many better options than Blake Snell. Ride him out. Pause.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? Take him out.
Wait, that ball didn't bounce off the wall?
Yeah, it did bounce off the wall. That's why he scored. If it was a ground rule double.
But he was on first. If it's a ground rule double, he should have been on third.
On third, but it wasn't. It hit the wall. It bounced off the wall.
Yeah, off the wall. That's the building. The building's a home run.
No. The fucking wall. The wall.
You think the more you say it, like the more you say it,
it will get through. It will get through. Look at the play again. Holy shit. And
I don't want to talk about this. This shit is making me ill right now. You know that? Shit is literally making me ill right now. Do you remember why we fell in love? Do you remember why we fell in love? Do you remember why we fell in? Sorry. We up on Twitch. We up on TubeView. And wait, are we
TubeView?
Wait, the courage? Okay.
Oh no, I thought. Well, knowing how this goes, Correa might hit a home run that makes it 5-1.
If he hits a home run, I'm turning off the stream. I'm turning this.
Why is Mike? The broadcaster has indicated that this channel is intended for mature audiences. Is Mike doing porn?
No, but maybe he's cursing on there.
I know. He's cursing.
You like Twitch better, Mr. Yankee? Me too. I like Twitch better.
And when he almost got shot, I said, me too. Some camera. Mamacita. Horse and carriage. And we gonna rise to the top.
How the fuck did we lose to these guys, man? How the fuck did we lose to these guys? What's good, Elizabeth? I seen that you subbed, Elizabeth. You resubbed right there. Thank you so much. Tier 1. Appreciate it. I missed it last stream. You must have subscribed in the middle of the time. Yo, Blake Snell looked like he was crying. What's good with him?
Nah, Blake Snell was just like, don't take me out. Wait, SmackDown had a kickoff show? What the fuck? How come I
Yo, yesterday it's funny that they took out Snell here. Yesterday I was watching that Yankees Mets 2000 World Series.
When did it show? Was it after
the game or whatever? Do you know, Chris? Chris, do you know? Do you remember at least? Al Leiter was in the 9th inning, okay, with 140 pitches, and was allowed to face 3 consecutive right-handed batters, and gave up a walk. This was 2 outs, a walk, a base hit, and a base hit to Luis Sojo. How is that excusable?
The Luis Sojo base hit of the middle. Oh my God! Wait, why they didn't take out Leiter?
I have no idea. There is no
Bobby Valentine. What is
there is no logical explanation as to why. I don't know.
I wonder what Bobby said. I would like to watch that presser. Like, why you didn't take Leiter out?
He said that the reason was he struck out. I mean, he dominated the Yankees in the 8th. Like, he struck out the side in the 8th. Like, they weren't touching him.
I don't know how his arm didn't fall off. Like,
the arms are made different back then, man. And, coming out the factory.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Keith to come back and then we'll start.
Different factory. Who's Pokemon?
Yeah, that girl is just fucking a simp magnet.
Ah, gotcha. Simp. I hate that word.
I hate it for them, for the Simps.
Good.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
Curry's going to hit a 3-run home run right now, isn't he?
yeah, he is.
And when he does, do I break my left monitor first or the monitor I'm looking at? Yo, what the
Just
hell? They
rep
were
your-
supposed to, speaking of monitor, they were supposed to deliver a package today. What the fuck, Amazon? What's good with you? You good?
You better check that tracking, yo. They be foul, B. They be leaving. We literally have signs that says don't leave the package downstairs. Like,
Oh,
don't leave
this
them
is
downstairs.
bullshit. They said delivery attempted.
You
Come
see?
on.
That's another thing. That's another thing.
Now this shit, they didn't even bring this shit, bro.
Bro, I hate those motherfuckers, bro.
Nobody called me.
Probably didn't even ring the bell.
My man said,
Nothing.
yo, this shit too heavy. I'm done.
And
Oh,
of course,
my
and
God.
of course, get him out. Get Castillo out. Bro,
I
these
can't
guys
believe
really.
a game 7, huh? Wow.
I mean, they could. I mean, it's a fifth inning, but I don't.
No, that shit is over. Unbelievable.
I mean, do the Astros have any?
Hey, Pastor Ray with the 2
I
super
want to
chats.
see the Astros like.
If we don't resign DJ, burning Yankee Stadium down to the ground. Wow. Okay. I need a therapist for being a Giants
Joe.
fan this year. I don't blame you. What's up?
Yo, Joe, is DJ the one player that played like a year or two and is like one of the most beloved Yankees? Like, have you ever seen another Yankee like that?
Yeah.
That played that played a year or two, like
Yeah.
less than 3 years, and is like one of the most beloved Yankees. Maybe Matsui, but Matsui played like 6, 7 years, no? 03.
He did, but as soon as he came in, Scott Brocious, because he was out of the 9th spot, he was just hitting.
Amazing. Are they finally gonna get out?
What a joke.
Finally, Jesus fucking Christ.
Bregman's like, am I the only one? 21.
Like even 21. Brocious, DJ.
Chat, let me know. Let me know who you guys
Bro,
think.
Ibanez?
I don't know about beloved.
I don't know about Ibanez wasn't beloved. But maybe in the postseason for that brief moment.
Yeah, I don't know about beloved.
Yeah, not beloved. Beloved like a year or two, not like 5, 6 years, but I'm talking about like they played a year or two. Well, let's make it 3 years. And they're like the most beloved. Because I don't think, man, like the guy, he wasn't even supposed to like be starting like that. And he's just like a god among men.
Gio?
Okay. But Gio's still on the team.
Okay,
Hopefully
you
DJ.
keep changing the rules. This is the problem.
No.
You keep changing the rules.
No. Gio. That's good. Gio, DJ.
You keep changing the rules. Hap, all of them.
No. That's a good one. Gio's a good one.
Came in from another team.
Yeah, came from another team. Beloved. Oh, Triple H is on SmackDown right now. So.
Yangervis, Solarte. I don't know if Yangervis, Solarte was.
Solarte was not beloved. Who's that pitcher?
Granderson? Let's see, Granderson. What do you mean, pitcher?
That pitcher that does the little different quirks and stuff. What's his name? That he was traded to Seattle.
There's mad pitchers that were traded to Seattle.
That is true. The one that that he got that he was traded, you did a little skip for.
Where's Keith at, bro?
I don't know. It's like a dark screen. Are you afraid of the dark?
I don't know what's going on. All right, we have the. Let me see who else.
Fuck is his name? It's gonna bother me now. That he does like different positions and shit, different releases.
Are you talking about Nestor Cortez?
There you go. Cortez.
He's not beloved. What the fuck?
On Twitter, motherfuckers love that guy.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
They
on Twitter,
allowed
they
this
love
guy
that.
to come in and give up the game.
D.
What?
There's a brawl going on right now on SmackDown. Buddy,
Kuzma, you're gonna have to get off Danny Green.
Yep.
Avery Bradley would have to opt in. So would JaVale McGee. Now, the Kyle Kuzma, I would trade Kyle Kuzma for a 12-pack of Clorox wipes and a Tide stain removal pen because I am not pleased with the way he played in the NBA.
Miss Yankees 65. Yeah, Toe was beloved.
Okay, Torres. Torres is a good one.
Torres is beloved. That's a good one. We should do like top 5 most beloved Yankees. Less than
I think
3
Didi.
years.
Didi's the guy.
But Didi came in 2014.
So
2014?
No. Jeter was still on the team in 2014.
Less than 3 years. Less than 3. Oh yeah, Jeter was in 2016. No, it wasn't 2016.
Yeah, I'm thinking Didi.
Didi?
Yes.
You say.
Just because, to be honest, because of the 2017 home run, Didi came in 2016.
2016. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right, because Jeter.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
2015, yeah. No, 2015.
Announcement. Listen up! We're going to the World Series.
Woo! A-Town Arlington, is that what they call it?
We're going to be there for Game 4.
Game 4.
Yo, Keith, you're about to spit a hot 16?
If you guys got a beat, I could pull something out of nowhere, straight up.
Now you got the vibes
on the
in
beat.
there,
Because
you got the. All you need is the incense, B. You got the
Astros
vibes.
walked off the Rays.
yeah, I got the So I'm still working on my studio. I got the LED lights to light like studio lights, and then I have these LED strips. I ran to hit Roldis Chapman, but like I got on Twitch and I saw my screen was blacked out. I'm like, why'd they black my screen out? And then I came back to the studio. I ran to my girl in the hallway. I'm like, yo, did my lights trip the electric?
You imagine?
Oh yeah, the LED lights killed the power in here. I just had to go flip the switch.
Flip.
I just flipped the switch.
Guess who didn't flip the switch?
Yankees flipped the switch. I was about to freestyle over that non-stop beat if we actually advanced.
On March 10th.
Oh, that definitely.
That beat is so hard.
I want to hear Keith on that beat.
I had the first bar. Yankees flipped the switch. Hey,
Flip.
Shouldn't be surprised that we're doing this.
What's good, Big Mo? Yo, what mods do I have in the chat right now? Any mods in the chat that I have on Twitch?
Shouldn't be surprised.
For real. I mean,
that's dope.
Yeah, that's the first.
The season. We'll get into it. Fucking season.
Actually, it start now.
It's October. We supposed to be doing this. Like that's how I would have came in on that shit. But then they lost. It's like, damn.
With Merrifield, give me Merrifield and Perez. I'll be good.
Folded them. I mean, there'll be
a pop of that.
There'll be another podcast where we'll definitely talk about Offseason's acquisition. What the hell did my kids do here? Hold on a second.
Yeah, y'all know it's gonna be winter meetings, hot stove time. We will.
He's a gold ring, not a pocket
cook
watch.
Up the rumors. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
is a going out of pocket watch.
Listen,
what he says?
The Rays are gonna choke.
Hey, that's the next bar. Heard you that time.
It's a going out of pocket watch. What he says after that? I forgot.
All right, let's start this.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys, what's going on? It is October 16th, and after a week to this day, wow, it's been a little while since I played that shit. So
To this day.
Because he got rocked.
after a week,
After that.
to this day,
He did.
we are here. Still not over the loss, and I don't know why. I just can't really 100% look into the off season until baseball stops being played and there is a champion for the season. So these people. There's some people right now that are choking right now in the playoffs. We shall name no names until later on in the podcast, but we will discuss that and some comments from Cash and some comments from Hal and some comments from Glaber. Nope, about Glaber. Pinstripe Strong.
Let's do it.
Hey. Okay. Here we go now. All right, guys, what's going on? This is the first official Pinstripe Strong off-season kickoff. Big kickoff? Start? I don't know. Shit gonna talk. Whatever. We have Keith and Chris.
Yep.
In here, and Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
That's the only words that you'll hear from him. And we have an off-season to discuss. I'm sorry I didn't get to the voicemails last time for the end. Everything bad was happening that fucking day. I'm trying to record the podcast. We trying to record it as quickly as possible. Just the horrible feeling of losing a game, and then my phone dies, and then I can't find the charger. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I'll see if I play some voicemails today, a little bit. But there's some stuff that we got to discuss, and then I'll let you guys know what it'll be, because I don't think, unless some other crazy news comes out, we probably won't be recording another pod until possibly the end of the World Series, when the World Series ends.
Yeah.
It
makes sense.
Possibly. I mean, don't hold me to that, because anything could change. Like, Cashman could go out there and say, yo, we not signing LeMahieu. What? Yo, we got to talk about that. All right? That's just something we got to talk about.
I wonder if there's gonna be fans that would not be fans if we don't sign DJ. That would be the most stupidest shit.
But how you guys doing, y'all? How you guys doing?
How you doing, Keith?
Yo, I'm all right. Friday night, it's been a week now since the Yankees eliminated themselves. But take the Yankees out of it, man. It's fall. It's a good time. It was shitty weather today. It rained a lot today, but I feel all right. I feel like I'm good. Kind of watching these other baseball games, but can't really watch them. Just, settling into the fall, like I said, and trying to just enjoy the end of 2020 despite the fate of the New York Yankees. Chris, how you feeling, bro?
It's my favorite time of year for a couple of reasons. Apologies, my dog is going crazy right now with a bone that I just gave him. Yeah, it's my favorite time of the year, man. I'm just focusing on
hoodie weather.
Recovering. Huh?
Hoodie weather.
I love the hoodie weather, man. Sweats, the style. The Christmas lights start coming out because, people can't wait. But man, my focus right now has been just recovering, trying to get that stink out from last week. But definitely some interesting words, obviously, from the higher ups and boom, which we'll get into. But overall, just trying to get away from all this. It's tough though, because we got the playoffs and it's all over the TV. It's all everybody's talking about on Twitter. So you try to get away from it, but it's tough. And obviously you got the rumors and the sources and all that shit coming up. But just trying to take it easy right now, man.
I'm gonna do a social media detox a little bit for like a week or 2 weeks, or just like hop off that shit, for a little bit, and just kind of just scale back a little bit, right? And I'll probably, I don't know when I'll do that. I think the best time to probably do it is like those 2 weeks, those Christmas, like the Christmas into New Year's, kind of, ending the year off with that and then starting the year off fresh with that. I'll probably do that. Like, I think it's kind of difficult for me. I don't know how some people are able to do tech detox. Like, have no technology that you use. Like, how do you do that? But I'll probably do a social media detox, and I'll be like off the grid for a little bit. Toward the end of the year, when I know that baseball news shutting down and shit like that, but
nah, but I mean, do it whenever you feel, bro. Like, I did it this past weekend, like deleting Twitter, deleting Instagram off your phone, at least for a night, at least for like, you like wake up the next day and not wake up checking your mentions, checking your DMs. Like, it is refreshing, like, to step outside of it. Obviously, you got a job to do. Obviously, you got Pinstripe Strong. You got everything. But as human beings, we all need to step outside of this digital stuff that's in our phones. We wake up and go to sleep like that. So, yeah, man, I'm with you on that. I plan on doing that. Holidays is mandatory. I feel like everybody, holiday time, everyone's got to take a screen break. I like to call it a screen break.
Screen break.
MacBooks, tablets, phones. Take a break.
Take a break. But nonetheless, I mean, we have some Yankees news, and Hal, just this week, Hal went on Michael K show, and he talked about the season and what he was talking about. I mean, some stuff was kind of funny too. He's like, "Well, Michael, I do get a little upset sometimes. Even my wife has to come in and close the door. Sometimes I get a little animated. I do. What?
Henceforth,
I must tell you, gotta control myself." And it just kind of made me think, like, yo, man, how many times he must have fired niggas, like, just looking at this TV, like, yo, fuck out of here, B.
Bro, they've been firing people for decades.
No, I mean, like, how much, like not actually firing people, but like looking at the screen, like, do you know I'm firing you right now, bro? Like, come on. Like, he actually has the power to do that. I don't know if you could give me that power, bro. Like, you give me that power, like, I might be calling in between innings, like, nah, get him off the fucking team, bro.
No one man should have all that power. Like, yo, that danger zone. But yeah, I can't. I'm with Joe. I can't have all that power. I'll go crazy. Like, where I can fire anybody?
Said word.
It's literally your favorite team and your team. Like,
exactly.
Oh,
I'll be firing people all day on my fantasy team. Like, I'll be dropping motherfuckers like, word, like five days in a row. Over? I bet. Waivers.
He said his wife was closing doors on him.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you too loud, son. I'm about to close this door. And
that is refreshing though. Like, even though he came with I wouldn't say that it's a lost season or whatever. I hate that fucking bullshit. But to hear that the owner of your favorite team is just as tight or even more tight than you because he's the one that's dishing out the money, I like that. That's refreshing. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming everyone listened to Hal Steinbrenner call into the Michael K show this week. What was that, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Wednesday and then
Tuesday.
Okay, so Boone Cashman was Wednesday. And Hal calling the Michael K show was Tuesday.
Yeah. The Rays are down 5-1 right now. Yo, listen.
Chill.
Bro, 2020 is already canceled. If these
Al Tucker.
And I don't if these fucking Astros
Stop.
come back from down 3-0 to win this series.
The baseball gods are funny. I don't think it's gonna go down.
Manfred's rule.
They're down. Whatever, man. Fucking Ray. We fucking lost to this. You trash, son. All right, cool. So
I just wanted the Astros to at least win 2 games, but they taking it too far. Like, all right, come on, man.
All right, let's
You know what I mean?
let me see here.
What's next?
Fuck, man.
The first thing is a couple of things, right? And Hal came out, and I'm glad that he came out because it's true what Michael K said. A lot of owners for a lot of teams, you never even hear from these dudes, bro. You don't. And I think he gets that from his dad because I know that George Steinbrenner every year used to give an end of year kind of like summary or interview or something like that. Like he would make himself available. So, I mean, shout out to him because he's doing that. So that's good. He talked. I think the very interesting part about that, one, he said Boone's back 100%. So people were saying, you know, I put out a list. I'm like, yo, guys, I want you guys to expect these kind of things here. Be okay to be surprised, but you know, there's a list of certain things that the Yankees are probably going to do or this offseason or not do or whatever it is. So just probably better to just get your ass ready. Number one, Boone and Cashman won't be let go because people were saying, oh, these guys are going to be let go. Number two, the Yankees probably won't sign Bauer or Realmuto or both. They're probably not signing them. Okay? I'm open to be wrong and surprised, but with the Yankees, you got to read in between the lines with a lot of shit, bro. Like you just have to learn how to do that. Yankees are probably not trading for Lindor. Do we agree on that, Chris?
We agree.
We agree. Gary Sanchez,
No,
I put
definitely not. And sorry to interrupt, but
where's your camera at?
I just lost power again. I'll be right back.
Oh shit. Gary Sanchez, I put maybe traded, and then Hal on his interview, he says, you know, we're gonna get him back. We're gonna work with the player. We believe in the player. We're gonna get him back. So I said, oh shit, we're not trading Gary. And then Brian Cashman comes the next day. He says, you know what? This is the position that we have to evaluate, and we'll see we'll move from there, and we'll discuss that a little bit further. Because he also said that about another position. I said no spending spree. We're going to be told that it's a weird 60-game season. Told that Domingo Germán and Sevy are basically free agent acquisitions. He did say about Sevy that Severino. I mean, not Severino. He's
Germán. Okay.
He did say about Germán that they're gonna talk about talk to the family, talk to the player, and then Cashman reiterated that, and people got to understand that the domestic violence thing is not something you just gloss over, right? Mm-hmm. It's Correct. Not something you just willingly say, oh yeah, you got suspended, like some PED shit. Hey, you got suspended, oh you're back. No. Like this is something that even if the Yankees are 100% in their plans mentally, saying, okay, we're gonna take this guy back and we're gonna figure him into our into the future kind of thing. You cannot make it seem like that's such an easy decision. Like, right, Chris? Like the optics of that is just horrible. You don't want to do that.
The thing is that, especially right now, in these times, you can't just look it over and just focus on the baseball side of things when it comes to Germán, because it's an incredibly serious situation. And if they did, it would leave a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouth and people in general. So yeah, I'm happy that he touched on it. Well, not just touch it. He actually, he made it known and highlighted that situation. He's like, all right, it's something that he has to learn. He has to show us that he has become a better person and things like that. So I mean, I was cool with it. I just hope that Germán has it in his head that he has to do what he has to do. And that thing that I posted on the chat that he put out, I don't think you like that. The IG post.
That's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. Like, you need to just, bro. Like, I don't understand. That's the kind of stuff that makes you think like, yo, maybe just homie just doesn't get it. And he posted a post. Where is it, Chris? I think I found it.
You want me to Okay, you got it.
Oh, he wrote in Spanish and English.
I
Spanglish?
translated it.
Oh, you press
I put-
translate. Okay.
Yeah, I put the translation on. You want to read it or you want me to read it?
Go ahead, read it.
So this is the IG translation. So it says the benefit of the doubt anyone deserves, and I'll be face to face proving like a man. As always, I knew how to face situations and bring joy to the big fans of the Yankees. It sounds weird in English, but basically he's saying that anyone deserves the benefit of the doubt, and that he's gonna go face to face, demonstrating that he is, demonstrating like a man, like he always has, confronting situations and bring happiness to the fans of the Yankees and stuff like that. But
the word benefit of the doubt is not what you want to talk about here.
That was
like,
the line. That was the line.
You get the benefit of the doubt when I mean,
part.
it is what the freaking word says, the benefit of the doubt. Right?
Don't tell us to give you the benefit of the doubt.
There is no doubt because the Yankees did not fight this, and you apparently did not fight this, and so there was something that was done. Maybe some people don't know specifics. There's hearsay and stuff like that. Maybe we don't need to get into that, but there is no benefit of the doubt. Homie, you just gotta stay in the cut, B. That's all you gotta do. Stay in the cut and just fucking worry about just trying to make yourself look contrite just about your business and stuff like that. Just do that, bro.
Low key.
Yeah, stay low key, B. That's it. Damn.
Nah, he got to get on the gram.
Oh my God.
Got to post something on the gram.
He needs to take detox.
He needs to take that exactly. He needs to take that screen break, that tech detox.
He definitely needs that break.
Domingo was listening to the pod. On the pod, I'd be like, I need a hero. Domingo said, I'll be the one to save the day. Yankee fans.
Let's go, young Midoriya. I am here. All might.
Bro, the Yankees came out on Twitter and they made it clear that MLB reinstated Domingo Germán, not us. He's eligible to play in Major League Baseball. We're not saying that he's back for the New York Yankees. Domingo, you gotta chill.
Yeah,
he not with us right now.
Man. Yeah, I have no problem with the Yankees taking, even if I personally think that the Yankees are 100% kind of factoring him into next year and their plans for next year. But I don't think that you could 100% come out and just, hey, yeah, no problem, come back, open arms, yeah, we're good, man. That's what I'm talking about. Huh? No.
Gonna have to re-earn those pinstripes.
Yeah, that's it. I also said Guardy is probably going to be re-signed, even though I don't know if I want that. I don't think so.
You said that? You said that?
I said it. I said.
I don't know.
I think we'll talk on that.
We'll touch it.
I said I can see the Yankees saying that DJ falls out of the Yankees' price budgets, and that I could so see that. I said some relievers are signed. Trying to sell us more of this heavy analytical bullshit, which they did, talking about how it worked. And Cashman gave us some quotes for the ages. Giancarlo and Britton don't opt out. The Yankees have the option. Yeah, Giancarlo's like, give me my money. And
he was riding his bike, I think, near Brooklyn Bridge or something today.
Yeah. I think Thames is gone. I think...
now, is he gone because the Yankees don't extend him an offer, or because he's taking a job at?
Oh no! I think because he might take a job with Detroit. They keep talking about that shit. So we'll
they do.
There. Being told that COVID hit the Yankees hard, and no big splashy signings because of that, and we were already told that. And then Tanaka might get lowballed, and he might end up going to Japan. That's basically what I said. I'm open to being wrong. But already, you got to learn, like I said, learn how to read in between the lines of that's why I love these press conferences, these end-of-year press conferences with Hal and, Cashman and, before it was Girardi or whatever it is. You just got to read in between the lines, my guys. Read in between the lines. And when Hal says we've been hit harder than any other team in COVID, that's telling you we not spending that much money, bruh. Like, we just spent X amount of money, and we rely on 4 million fans a year that we draw into Yankee Stadium that did not come through those gates. So
it's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread. Nobody's sitting in those legend seats. And trust me, the advertising that we put on top of those things did not cover what was going on. So there that goes. And I don't know. What other quotables did you guys take from Hal's part of his?
I like that he didn't speak for Cashman. I like that he said, Cashman will speak. Cashman will answer that. Like, he'll be answering questions soon. Obviously, he knew him and Boone were going to do the press conference. But,
yeah,
man, I just think, Hal gets a lot of slack, but he's real. He did not have to call into the Michael Kay show. He didn't have to do any of that.
No.
But this was a disappointing end to a season for all of us. And I feel like he stood on his team, on his family's organization, and, I was fine with what he said. I wasn't as fine with the other two, but it is what it is. I don't know. As far as quotes from Hal Steinbrenner, man, the one that stuck with me was the fact that he said his wife was closing doors on him. Like, he can't wait to get back to the stadium so he can watch the Yankees play in front of him. He's not trying to watch on the TV, and I'm done watching on the TV too. I'm trying to go to the stadium.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Chris? Anything stood out to you?
He did apologize to us.
Yes.
I one of the things about us fans is that, yes, New York fans are tough. Sometimes we could get emotional. You're going to have your silly fans, you're going to have your dumb fans, and you're going to have your overhyped fans. But you
those
also
could be all the same person too.
Understand. Huh?
Those could be all the same person.
That is true. But what I like is that, that they know that they have fans that follow it religiously. They understand that, we're not dumb. We see it. We watch it every day for 162 days a year plus the playoffs and even the off season. Like, we do work during the off season too. So this is part of us. And the fact that they came out, like Keith said, and how came out and apologized to us, and because we know that we have a team that's the championship caliber type of team, and we know that it was a failure here. What I didn't like was that he said that the whole season wasn't a failure. We had some good things. That was the bullshit that I can't fucking stand. But overall, I like what he was saying. I like that, to hear that he was pissed. You know what I mean? That so that I like. But I'm tired.
They just look at the word failure differently than what we do and what George Steinbrenner did. Like, they look at the word failure differently. They feel like there's wins and losses in a season. There's successes and failures. Like, I guess this is the way that I'm getting that they look at it, right? Failure, we did not reach and win the freaking World Series. Success, Davy Garcia. Like, that's what they kind of look, which I agree with that, right? And they always reiterate, hey, what we're talking, like, they try to take the positives out of the season as well and not let those positives kind of be shunned away because of the negative, which is the big negative. We did not win the World Series again.
Well, to quote Jeter, we didn't do anything. We lost. Like there's
what did you accomplish?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you did in a game on September 6th, whatever, and the numbers. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're going home. You know what I mean? Like, that's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. You could pick and choose little success stories or whatever, little wins here and there, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. So, fuck.
Well, yeah, he did say quotables. He did use the word positives as far as what you could take from this season. Davy Garcia, positive. Clint Frazier, positive. Luke Voigt changes his jersey, turns to Luke the 5'9". He leads the league in home runs.
And he lost
That's
weight.
positive.
And he lost weight.
Right. Faster, lighter, faster, voidier. Like, there were a lot of positives. And I felt like that too. I was like, yo, we won at some things that we needed to see out of the team this year.
Yeah.
But we don't put these clothes on, these colors on, these Yankee logos on for positives. Like, we're trying to win the whole thing. We're the highest payroll. We got the most rings. It's been 2 decades in one ring. We're trying to get to the World Series and win the World Series. It's been a minute.
Yeah, indeed.
Special game. We'll go down there.
When we win, that's it.
Is it that plain and simple for you, though?
Yeah, I mean, that's why you play.
Is it winning or misery for you?
Yeah.
What's misery like for you?
It's tough. You play to win. You know, in anything. If you want to race me down the street, I'm going to beat you. Because it's black and white for me. You know, I don't think you're happy finishing second or happy getting to a World Series. The goal is to win. If I don't win, then not fun to be around.
So what's worse, 2007 or 2001, 2003? You get to the World Series, but you lose, or not even making it to the World Series?
I mean, how do you rate losing?
It's all misery to you.
Yeah, I've never understood it. You know, well, it feels better because we made it to the World Series and lost. Why does it feel better? I've never understood that. I really don't get that one.
Well, there is something, you know, you've accomplished something by at least getting to the World Series.
What did you accomplish? You lost.
But there was some winning to get there. Yeah.
Here's the G.
Yeah. What are the positives? You lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's interesting mindset, but it depends on how you look at it, right? If you're looking at it, the team aspect, yeah, we fucking failed, right? The other shit, that's it. Holy shit, Carlos Correa is tearing into Valdez right now. What the fuck is going on? Wow. Yo, listen.
Stop saying that.
We
don't want any more game updates.
Wow, that shit's wild. I never seen some shit like I never seen that.
He yelled at her?
Yeah, he was yelling. I never seen something like that. That was crazy.
Valdez is probably like, who the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna turn the game on. I tried not
That's
to.
crazy. Yo, listen. So, the thing that stood out to me with Hal is when he came. I feel like he came after the offense crazy.
Oh yeah, he did.
He came after the offense crazy, and that was really refreshing. He's like, you know what? It's the offense. You know, you don't know what to expect. You know, one day it's, you know, we win. We go, basically he was talking about the stretches is the highs were very highs and the lows were very lows, and you just don't know what to expect. And I feel like he went off on the offense. Like, he just kept talking about it, kept talking about the offense over and over and over again, and I like that. He didn't single out a player specifically, and they try to ask him that, but he was definitely a little pissed off with the offense. So
yeah, he was definitely pissed, and it sounded like it wasn't just Hal. It wasn't just Hal, because they were talking about. I think Cashman said something, which we'll get into more what Cash said, but he mentioned something that he spoke to Boone about in terms of like lineup reconstruction and what we got to do, and but yeah, it sounds like it's more than just Hal who has that conversation, but the fact that it got to Hal and he singled the offense out, that's very telling, you know, and just certain things that were said that lets me know that there are going to be some changes, obviously, in which obviously you almost have to make. You can't come out with the same fucking team. Again, we had some injuries. I get it. But because of those injuries is the reason why we got to solidify.
He said he didn't even give him excuses. He's like, yeah, but going into the postseason, we had no injuries. We were healthy. I was like, you know what, Al? You're right. You're fucking right. You're right. You know?
Yeah. I get it.
When it comes down to this, fellas, you can't score one run in an elimination game.
That's right. That's what he's saying. He says the highs are highs and the lows are lows. Look at that. The first game against the Rays, look how much we scored. Runs. And then the last game we score 1. Like, it's too up and down. It's too inconsistent. So
can't happen.
Hopefully we can fix that going forward, which I think will be remedied with some stuff. But the next interview, I think, is the Boone, which is the next day. I don't really get too much from the Boone shit. Honestly, personally, there's only one thing, honestly, that was apparent. I don't know if you guys feel the same thing, but the fact that they just went out there and Joe Sherman called him a puppet boy, I was like, what? I was like, what? You dead ass?
Sweeney and Joel be going at these motherfuckers, be like, they don't care.
That's their job.
Yes. Yes.
Journalism.
That's probably what some
they
players
take
don't
it
want to cover,
serious.
right?
I don't know. Did you guys get anything from Boom's interview except from that? Like he's saying, I think the guy's in the locker. Oh, they did ask him, CeCe came out and talked about in his podcast how it doesn't make any fucking sense. And why are you pitching Chapman for 7 outs?
Blamed him.
And also trying to do all of these other things. So obviously he's still well connected in the clubhouse. Do you think that obviously other people probably feel in the clubhouse? Do you feel like, they think that you're like a puppet or whatnot, and they feel like maybe you don't make the final decision here? And he was like, I think everybody knows that I make these decisions and that I make the final thing. I'm like, whatever. I don't know. But I thought that the question was great. Question was freaking great. The Cashman interview to me was the one that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Well, the thing that Boone said, we said earlier, the whole thing that we're getting close to the World Series.
Oh, that bothered me. Yeah.
Fam, you literally, you got beat in Game 6 of the ALCS in 2019.
Yes.
You get Cole, and you lose in Game 5 of the ALDS in 2020. Like I don't know. I mean, to me, from Christian's point of view, that's you're basically going back. You're not going forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to say that you're playing close to the World Series, I don't know, B. I don't know. I don't think it's something that I want to hear from my manager, but I mean, I don't know if that bothers you guys.
Close.
That should bother me.
I can't look at our manager talking about being close.
After
that day, getting eliminated.
You know what it was?
That's what throws me off. And I know we all think he's a puppet. We all think that some of the things he has to say, he's being told to say. It's hard to even shake that out of your head. If you think it or don't think it or whatever, it's there. So watching him in the press conference, answer the questions the way he did, I knew I wasn't getting anything out of him. I low key am like, yo, this, I don't need to hear from him.
Right.
Yeah. Which is why, going over to the Cashman interview, which was the creme de la creme, and that shit was good.
Because Cash is fucking comedy.
I love the way Cashman speaks to the media, because I feel like he's very, very honest and candid, and I feel like he sometimes prepares for certain things and certain questions. And
also he says things
very good
without saying it. He says things without saying it. He's very good at that.
That's his demeanor with the media. He's been doing this for 20 years. Like the dude just knows how to play that game. He knows all the cameras on. He knows it can go wherever. And you gotta kind of read between the lines a little bit, but not much if you've been watching Cashman for enough years. Like you said, he says things without saying things. You know what he's getting at before he gets at it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it makes it funny.
He reads in between the lines and stuff. So
he did touch on some things before we get to the meat of it. No pause. No pause.
That's what she
said. He did touch on Glaver's, Glaver situation.
He said before that, he had injuries that he covered. I think he said
I was just gonna put everything together. Like he touched on Glaver, he touched on the injuries. There's no new injuries and things like that.
He said Voit had plantar fasciitis, that they're basically just gonna give him a PRP injection, and he should be good. Be in a walking boot for a while.
Yeah, no Gio. Serious injury. He dealt with a bone spur in the regular season.
Yeah.
But no elbow cleanup. Definitely hearing about Sevy. Any type of good news update on Sevy, I think, is awesome. His rehab is going well.
Yep.
He's 3 weeks into a throwing program. And he couldn't set a specific return date, but Joe, you did say about around June, right? That you think?
Yeah, he did throw out. He said, to be honest, because they asked him, "You think Sevy will be in spring training?" He's like, "Nah, what the hell?" But he got his surgery in February, so
it's because of the Yankees themselves too. As to why, because Sevy's been having these issues, and they obviously after everything they waited until February to fucking do it.
Yeah, that's the
So
issue.
It's on them. It's on them as to why we won't get him to later, but whatever.
So you're looking at June, July for Sevy. I think probably June because he's already throwing at 90 feet, and then there's a scheduled rest time that they have to do, like when they're coming back, and then we got to deal probably when Sevy comes back, control issues and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with Sevy. Hopefully he comes back great and just be healthy. That's it.
After the All-Star break, second half of the year, gear up for the postseason. That's fingers crossed for that.
And one thing I guess is going to lead into what Joe wants to touch on, but I just wanted to, touch on this real quick as to why I feel like maybe some moves are going to be made specifically in the pitching department. Because he says that he takes the full blame for putting Boone into the position to navigate, especially specifically Game 2.
I have the audio for that if you want it.
Okay. If it's not 2 minutes, right? It's not long.
If you want the Cashman would be mad long-winded, but it's important to share what Cashman said because it is Cashman, and this is what I talk about, guys. When I say reading between the lines with Brian Cashman, it's just that. Here you go. They talked about the Game 2 strategy, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time that somebody. Why does it take so long to finally give me a good explanation as to why you did something? Right? Why is it that Boone is incapable of giving me the same kind of explanation is beyond me. But Cashman comes out and gives me an explanation that makes you think, okay, I understand why you came to that conclusion. All of the other shit, well, we thought, the lefty-righty, and I think he's going to go on a binge of basically just fucking pinch hitting. Like, what the fuck? Where are you getting that information from?
He did kind of say that. Though.
He did say that too, but he made more sense as to why he did that.
Right.
All right, let's go, Cash.
I'm not sure. I'll be honest. No, I don't think so. I mean, ultimately, we didn't ask Deivi Garcia to do something he wasn't used to. He was asked to start, right? And we were not going to have a long rope with him. Obviously, at this stage of his career, doesn't mean he could not have pitched well, but we, again, trying to exploit the current roster going into that series. We felt this was the best strategy. We didn't ask Jay Happ to do something he wasn't used to doing. And what do I mean by that? I know he's a starter, but he's had 15 career postseason appearances in his entire career. You know how many starts he's had in the postseason? He's had 4. So his whole postseason career is coming out of the pen typically, including last year, where in Game 6, Chad Green against the ALCS knockout game with Houston, Chad Green started Game 6 in the first inning for us, and then Happ came in and relieved and pitched 3 innings of relief of shutout baseball, if I remember right.
In Houston.
And I think it was September 25th of last year against Tampa Bay as well, where we had an opener against Tampa Bay, and then Happ came in and pitched 5 innings of 1-run ball against Tampa last.
You know what?
Cash. Got him.
Listen,
bro.
Cashman, I forgot about that. You know what? Nobody talked about it being a horrible strategy in Game 6, last year when it was working. People forget about it, but
I forgot.
Nobody talks about it, but he came out. He said, yo, he basically threw it back on him, B. He threw it back on him.
Didn't Happ give up the home run to Correa in Houston in extra innings? The game they took 2-1 last year. I can't remember. But
I don't remember.
Yeah. The Correa, what is it? The Correa base hit, was it?
Whenever I think they walked this off. I think it was 2-1. Happ was pitching. I thought Correa hit it. Maybe Game 2 in Houston last year. I got to go back and look. But either way, Happ has come out of the bullpen more than any of us were realizing last week.
Yeah.
What's wild is that already, from the beginning of the season, there was already some turmoil with, Happ's contract situation.
Here we go. Yep.
And all that. So it was already simmering. Like it was, you know what I mean? And then obviously this whole bullshit came out. And it's not the first time that Happ, is a little negative during a presser, obviously. So I think Cash was just tired of his shit, and that's the reason he came out the way he came out, because when Happ said, oh, I was uncomfortable, it's like, fam, you did this shit before, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you
You're a
talking
veteran.
about? You know what I mean? It's like Lou Will getting to start the first 20 games, and then he's a 6th man off the bench, and he's bitching like, fam, you've been 6th man of the year already. Like, what are you talking about? You bitching and complaining. Like, it's the whole. I don't know. And then also Cash touched on. He's like, I'm pretty sure Frazier wanted to play. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure this person.
He was basically saying stop being a bitch and stop fucking bitching and moaning over shit, bro. He wasn't done, bro. You guys listen to this
in September. And so he was given advance notice. Of course, he would like to have started. It was a number of days that a conversation that I wasn't a part of. It was between our manager and our pitching coach and anybody else that happened to be in on the field staff. I wasn't a part of that. Jay had a chance to absorb it, adjust it. He wasn't asked to do something that he wasn't used to doing, and he was given advance notice. He did tell our manager he was all in. I think he told you on his post-game press conference he was all in. But when you lose, obviously then a lot of things happen. You get dissected finger points and stuff like that. But all I know is we tried to put Jay Happ in the best position he possibly could be in to find a way to navigate that, what I call that Swiss Army knife lineup, so that Kevin Cash would take some right-handers out of that lineup. So when Happ came in, he had better lanes to try to navigate. Didn't work. It didn't work. But it's something that we have deployed in the past. We'll continue to deploy, and it's not something that we haven't been deploying alone. It's been happening in this current postseason by other clubs as well. And it's been happening as early as in the past. And I think last year, Jay pitched out of the bullpen 3 times for us in the postseason. So I thought that this was a sound strategy that ultimately by performance just didn't work out.
By performance.
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco. Yo, imagine Funk Flex yelling over this Cashman's recording like, bars!
Bars!
New York! This is some New York shit! Cashman!
He said, no, bro, it would have been fun, Master Flex. He said, hold on, let's run that back at the beginning. Let's start it from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Funk Master Flex night.
Don DeMarco.
Listen, New York. Brian Cashman.
Out here throwing.
Nah, he does
J Hap, you finished out here. You done.
You done.
Hap, you got 24 hours to respond.
24 hours.
It's getting real crazy out here.
No one can handle these New York streets.
Cashman with the heat for the streets.
Yeah, the ball. I was waiting for that. Yo, run that shit back. That's dope.
The interesting stuff about this, Cashman talked about this. I love this. This is the most entertaining part of the fucking whole shit. He was up there for a long time. It was like 30 minutes of Boone anyway. And then a whole hour and a half of Cashman, which was great. But you had, they asked him about Gary. And every year that Gary has been up here, that they ask him the question. It's like a yearly question that they asked him. Will Gary Sanchez be the 2017 catcher? Will Gary Sanchez be the 2018 catcher? Will Gary Sanchez be the 2019 catcher? Will Gary Sanchez be the 2020 catcher? It's always yes. Today, on this day, he says, well, we don't know. That's a good question. What? That's a good question. Well, that is a position that we're looking to reevaluate. Or not reevaluate. We're looking to evaluate the position, and we'll see what happens. Woo!
Evaluate. I like that word.
Don DeMarco.
Listen, I don't know. I mean, I thought because of what Hal said, I'm like, okay, they're going to go again. They're going to roll with Gary. And then now it sounds like with the way he was talking is like, oh, shit, what are they going to do with Gary? Are you going to trade him? Are you going to non-tender him? I don't think you'd non-tender the guy. You could.
No, you don't.
But, sheesh, that means you really don't believe it, homie.
You don't non-tender
30 home run hitting catcher.
Now he also talked about Glaber and the defense and what's gonna happen with that and all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, you guys agree on the Gary thing? Like,
they're gonna try and fix Gary, but they're not gonna publicly come out here and pat Gary on the back for sucking. If you don't play with your team in the ALDS as the starting catcher in a 5-game series, if you don't play all of those games starting, you're not the starting catcher. And he's gotta figure it out, and they're gonna work with him, and they're gonna give him another opportunity. Hopefully, we get another 162. They're not gonna kill him over the 60 games, but they're not going to publicly give him a vote of confidence like he crushed it. Like, he was trash a lot.
Yeah. So I think they're going to – that's interesting.
The fact that he couldn't catch up to a fastball down the middle, that shit got me fucking tight. Like,
painful to watch. It's like, come on. I've seen you do this multiple times, bro.
It also, to me, kind of sounded like – because he said, you know, I think Boone said, he said, you know, Higgy – was basically playing, of course, it's because of his play, but I think they were saying more because of what Gary wasn't. I think he was saying if Gary was Gary, you know, it doesn't matter how good this guy was playing, he was not going to play over Gary, but Gary kind of forced their hand. And it kind of makes you think, like, maybe and then you read the article that the Yankees were floating around Gary Sanchez's name in trade deadlines, and then you hear Michael Kay saying that the Yankees may have fallen out of love with Gary Sanchez finally, and that they're looking to trade him. It doesn't mean real mucho, but it means, hey, maybe the Yankees are ready to punt on this and move on and try to figure some other things. So that's interesting to see.
We needed offense. We needed offense, and we didn't ride with Gary Sanchez, a guy that has put up ridiculous offensive numbers in his brief career.
Telling time, pinch hitting Mike Ford for Higashioka, and bringing in Gary Sanchez to catch. What the fuck was that? All right. Yeah. The other thing was, which Chris is dying to talk about, obviously, but where they asked about the Gleyber Torres question. And they asked him, hey, is Gleyber Torres your shortstop given the defensive? He's like, well, we know he can play better defensively, which is not a vote of confidence. And then he says, right now, he's our shortstop.
Yeah.
But we're also
the words.
But we'll take this all season. We'll evaluate the position.
He said evaluate too. So
yeah. And somebody said, oh, he probably say that about any position. I'm like, we are homie. Well, ask him that question about Aaron Judge. Yo, is Aaron Judge your right fielder? Yes.
Yes.
It's just like that. Very simple. 100% yes, he is my right fielder.
Is Gio your third baseman? Yes. You know what I mean? Is Stanton the DH? Yes. That's
going into this
is
year.
Cole your ace? Yes. Like, these are obvious questions, but you know what I mean? We can't have Torres in a big moment, you know, fucking up a double play, or you can't make what Boone said about Gleyber is that we need him to consistently make the routine play. And that's his issue, because he can make the nice, beautiful, flashy Omar Vizquel plays. Well,
not all the time.
Vizquel's level. Not all the time. And obviously not at Omar Vizquel's level at least yet. But the routine play, that's the fucking issue here. And that's why they said what they said.
What do you think is going to happen with Gleyber Torres? What do you guys think?
And it's the frenzy right now on Twitter.
There's only a couple of choices that you have. Trading is not one of them. But
listen,
trading
going into this year,
trading is not one of them.
Going into this year, we all knew that Gleyber, it was his first year as full-time shortstop. He was one of those guys that the Yankees thought of, like, he's going to be in the lineup every day. He's our guy. Him, Gary, Judge, DJ. Maybe those four guys didn't have a question of whether there was someone on their ass, like someone that could possibly take their spot, pause. And now when you look at Gleyber in this short 60-game season, what they learned is that he can't make the routine play all the time. And they are going to work with him and work with him and work with him, because supposedly shortstop was his natural position. They're going to work with him. I think I said on a pod, you're going to see the same videos. Maybe Gleyber goes back to Venezuela and he's taking ground balls out there. And we saw the same videos with Andujar. They're going to say they're going to work with him and they're going to roll him back out there. They're not re-signing Didi. Like, they're not getting Lindor. Gleyber is 23. He's got time to get better at shortstop, and they're going to work with him.
What do you think, Chris? What do you think?
I give him 2021. You know, what I mean, give him 2021.
That's where I'm at.
At short, because there's a couple things. You know what I mean? And obviously Didi's a free agent, so everybody's, even including me, I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind a Didi reunion. But knowing that the 2021 offseason is rich for shortstops, I think Didi wants a bigger contract than a year. So I don't think the Didi situation is not going to work. And he's 30 years old.
Yep.
So I think give Torres a year. If it doesn't work out, if he's giving you similar performance like this season or even worse, which I doubt, but let's just say, then you move him over to second, and then you got a rich crop of shortstops that are going to be entering free agents. I don't like the next season play, and let's see what happens. I don't like that shit because, you know, they might not sign here or they might get an extension from their team, so I don't like that. But we have a capable, somebody who could play it as long as he practices and does what he has to do. We have a capable shortstop in Torres, so hopefully that works out. And then, you know, do what you got to do at second base. So that's my stance on it. Again, like Keith said, 23 years old, B. Like, come on, motherfuckers already talking about trading Torres.
Yeah,
like,
I'm on an even shorter leash. I'm not giving him the full 2021 season.
Oh no, of course.
What I'm doing is that if I'm Cashman,
spring training, give him the first half, and then at the trade deadline, there are gonna be some infielders. There are gonna be some utility guys. There are gonna be some guys floating around out there that are great fielders and not great hitters. Where I don't know.
I don't know.
Might need some backup for that. We can put Gleyber Torres. We'll see, but Gleyber didn't. Gleyber also didn't have the power this year. He hit 38 bombs last year. That changes.
Well, he got hurt. He did get hurt a little bit, and then I don't know what really happened there. But what I was saying before I lose track of my thought there, with Gleyber, I'm going to sign a shortstop. I am. But it's going to be a shortstop or trade for a shortstop. But I'm going to sign for a shortstop, and I'm going to put him on the bench. And it's going to be somebody that can push Gleyber as well. First, if Gleyber doesn't, if his defense does not get better, you know how they do at the end of the game where they end up taking out Luke Voigt and they put DJ over at first. And guys, this is assuming that we re-sign DJ. But if we don't re-sign DJ, I think you definitely go get a shortstop, a better defensive shortstop, and put Gleyber at second. Go ahead and do that. But I think I'm pretty confident that we'll bring back DJ. What you say?
Somebody who can hit too, because you don't want to put what was that guy's name? I forgot. But we had Jody Mercer. Like, the thing is, the worry that a lot of people have is that, you don't want to clog up, like the roster or whatever. But we had some bums play the position. Yeah, Brendan Ryan. Well, in the history, yes, Brendan Ryan. But last year we had Jody Mercer, fucking Wade play there. They had like over 100
Tyler Wade was challenging Gleyber.
Yeah, it's like, fam, like, no, that's not gonna work. So we need to, if we are gonna get somebody that's not a big time name, at least for the year, it has to be somebody who could put the bat on the ball as well.
You could trade for like a Brandon Crawford. Go ahead.
I really like Brandon Crawford though, man. I really
trade for him.
Family ties.
Yeah.
Family ties as well. Somebody who could pick it and somebody who could hit. I think he's a champion too, no? Was he there in 20?
Yeah, he's got rings.
Yeah, he's definitely a champion. He's got rings.
Yeah, so I think it worked. One thing to look
10,
for
12,
too.
And 14.
The central is trash. But in the event that Cleveland falls out of it, remember Lindor's a free agent.
I'm not trading for Lindor.
They might want to trade him. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that it's out there. That
but I'm not trading for him with a half season or whatever. What the fuck are they gonna ask for? They're gonna ask for a whole bunch of shit.
Give me everything.
I'm good. And like I said, we'll give and I'll reiterate that I'll give Gleyber just the season. I'll see how he comes in. If he's looking better or what. But Gleyber was the worst defensive shortstop in baseball.
The Yankees were the whole Yankees defense overall was just trash.
Yeah, but you gotta have really good defense up the middle, bro. And your catcher's trash, your fucking shortstop is trash, and for the most part, Hicks did not have a really good defensive season in the playoffs. He did, but
yeah, and also, I mean, Luke Voigt was better, but come on, let's be real, he's not a Gold Glove first baseman.
No,
it even lashed on DJ too, man. DJ caught the bug as well. Like he was fucking up on some things, but overall, the most consistent in terms of defense was Gio. That's why when that shit happened, in the playoffs, that little bobble,
heartbreaking.
Yeah, exactly. But overall, man, the defense needs to get better as well. But that shortstop defense, that's the one.
It's just the defense up the middle is just too important. And yeah, maybe we'll move at the end of games. We'll move Gleyber over to second. We'll move DJ over to first, and then you'll bring in your shortstop to play short. You know, maybe you'll do that. Whoever it is.
Echeverria.
And
somebody said, who's that guy? Middle. What is the guy from Kansas?
The
Royals. The big player there. He plays a lot of positions.
I almost said Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks in the
Will Middlebrooks. Is it Will Middlebrooks?
No, it's not. It's not Middlebrook.
No, it's not Middlebrooks. It's Whit Merrifield. There you go.
Merrifield. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, who knows, man? Might get a package.
It took me a while to get to that name. Whit Merrifield.
He said Will Middlebrooks.
Yeah,
we'll touch on it after the World Series, but hey,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Give me Perez. Give me Perez and Merrifield. Man.
Yeah, well, we'll have a nice goodie bag kind of. Oh, that'll be interesting. We'll have a nice goodie bag kind of pod where we'll talk about certain players that we want. Michael Brantley, certain people that we would like on the team. But there's that.
Hit up the Giants. Like, yo, let me get Posey and
right
with Crawford.
Posey done.
So there's that. Hopefully Gleyber can be able to fix up his defense, and we don't have to worry about this. And let me see, what else did Cashman say that kind of stood out? Let me see.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me see what Cashman touched on right here. So we did talk about Sanchez. He did say the Rays are a better team and a better franchise right now. He did say that. The puppet situation. He said Boone is not a puppet.
Oh, he did say that. Yeah.
The lineup being too right-handed heavy. Now he did say this, which I agree with him. He says, if we are gonna get a lefty or a switch hitter, they have to be better than the options we have now. Like they have to be better than LeMahieu and Luke Voigt.
Oh, I like that he said. I like that he said with the Game 2 decision thing. He says it's my fault for not putting a better team kind of like around them to be able to make a better decision. But we were kind of put in a situation where we had to make that decision there. And
right.
It is, Cashman. I'm glad you took responsibility for that. It is your fault. You did not acquire somebody at the deadline. The Yankees needed it. Let's see.
Starting pitcher or reliever.
Maybe starting pitcher wasn't available, but there were some relievers available that the Yankees just didn't do it. I like that he said that with winter ball, they're going to have the minor leaguers who basically lost a whole year of development time are going to be sent to winter ball. Expect Domingo Germán to be there as well. And
definitely expect Germán to be there. And one thing it's not part of what Cashman said, but you also said regarding like the veterans, like the bench, like we only had Gardy.
Well, that's why I want Crawford there. There's a couple of people I don't want on the bench. I don't.
Brantley and Crawford will. Brantley and Crawford will be amazing.
Oh yeah,
DJ Brantley, Crawford, and a pitcher and a reliever. I think that's amazing. I mean, we are gonna have people coming back. We get it, but the last 2 years we've had injuries that, it really fucked us up. Like it really fucked us up. And we actually thought coming into the season that obviously the pandemic is a fucking horrible thing. But in terms of the season starting, it benefited the Yankees when it started because of the injuries.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Right. But at the same time, like we started like a cannon, like a cannon shot out of a fucking thing. Like we started hot and then, just like how in the postseason, in the regular season, we went cold. And then injuries came, and then the people that we thought were going to come back, like Paxton came back, and then he got hurt. We lost Kane Lee. Like, there's things that happened throughout the season that we thought was going to benefit us, and it did for a little bit. But like, you have to make moves to make sure that we cover up those holes, and Cashman didn't do it. So everybody want to get on Boone. I get it. Boone makes some questionable moves during the games, but in terms of what we had, that was on Cash.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's not a decision where you're thinking, oh man, you're gonna take a Hall of Famer Wade Boggs to put in freaking Charlie Hayes, Tim Rock Reigns. Okay, we got that guy. Oh, hey, not bad. Shit, I'm gonna take out who? Oh shit, but oh man, I don't know, man. Darryl Strawberry's coming in. Some good guy. Like
then you're gonna play over Strawberry? I don't think so.
Maybe we need some more depth on the bench, and also as well. So that's that would be nice.
Don't get your hopes up, everyone. Do not get your hopes up because they're not about to do shit.
But look what we're talking about. They are gonna do something, Keith. Like they're not just gonna just straight up go with the same thing. Exactly. I don't know if you're gonna stay up and just rock with Talkman, bro. I mean,
know the same way they passed on the last two trade deadlines. This offseason with them losing money, the Yankees are so arrogant. I really saw that this year. I'm like, the Yankees are so arrogant. They think we're good. We're good. We're good. Literally, they think we're good. We're better than everyone else, and we don't have to do too much. We just got to get healthy. Every year now.
But I think you know what it feels. I don't know why it feels a little different this year because of what Hal said. We were healthy. He said we were healthy,
and that's whose checks are gonna he's got to spend and he's got to be flexible in a year that he took a big hit.
He's like, there's no excuse this year. He said there's no excuse this year. That's what he said.
Yeah, shorter season should have upped our chances.
Yeah, so to me it makes it feels like there may be some changes. It's not going to be the big sexy changes, right, that people want, but there are going to be some changes.
Now, this is like in terms of what I read. When you guys get the chance, Views from 314 is an awesome website. Yankee news all day, and this is what they said. And I'm hearing what they're saying, and then I'm reading this and see where they want to go. And I quote. That leaves the Yankees with under $30 million of wiggle room below the first luxury tax threshold.
Was that with signing DJ?
That's not signing. That's without signing DJ. And actually, this is the next line. Figure a big chunk of that has to go to DJ LeMahieu. So then they finish it with this. The three tranches are $210 million, $230 million, and $250 million. The Yankees got under the tax threshold in 2018, but exceeded it in 2019 and also 2020. Going over it again will put them at the highest tax rate. There has been speculation that they will try to get back under the first threshold for the 2021 campaign, making of that what you wish. So I hear what Cashman's saying or what Hal is saying. I just hope that, I don't know what they're going to do based on.
They're 100% going to stay under that because I think they want to be in play for that shortstop class next year. That's what I think. Do. I feel like the Yankees want to 100% be in play for that luscious, beautiful shortstop class of Lindor, Correa,
never.
Who else is out there? Lindor, Correa,
Corey Seager,
Trevor Story.
I really want Trevor Story. He's a righty, but Trevor Story is a fucking gamer, man. But if I could,
Javi Baez,
Gleyber Torres. I'm telling you, that's the guy.
I'm good on Trevor Story because I his numbers are mostly power, and he's in Colorado. I'm good. I think my choice, obviously, number one is Lindor, but he's going to command some bread. And then you have, I got also
Marcus Semien too.
Oh, Semien is also in there too.
Semien.
We drafted a shortstop out of Jersey named Anthony Volpe. I wonder how he's doing.
Volpe.
I think we drafted him 2 years ago.
They really didn't do much this year because of COVID. But Anthony Volpe. They also got that catcher too. The kid
out of Arizona. We're gonna need him sooner rather than later.
That's all.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, we'll see, guys.
Yeah.
Unless the Yankees get real creative and trade some money and get some money off the books.
Nah, they're cocky. They think we're solid. They think we're good. They're like, all right, well, let's run it back for 162. This 60 didn't count. We'll run it back for 162.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens there. You guys have any questions with that? Oh, Elizabeth said, would you guys bring back Didi? I think Chris I don't think so. I don't think you bring back Didi to just do
he's gonna want more years and more money because he knows that
playing time.
Yeah, that class next year is a tough class.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I mean, let me see. Look, let me see their age. Carlos Correa,
they're mostly younger than he is.
Yeah, Baez, he's 29 right now. Lindor's 28. Trevor, I didn't know Story was 29. God damn. Corey Seager, 28. They're all younger than Didi. By the time free agency next year, he's gonna be 31, 32. He's gonna be like, yo, I don't know. I think I want my money right now.
Yeah, he's got to land a deal coming off this 1-year deal with Philly.
Yeah,
he actually want what he wants, but
Didi did pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, Didi can want whatever the hell he wants. Is what he's gonna get. And remember,
what you're valued at.
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about in terms of value. I'm just talking about the fact that he's a free agent now this year. Next year, the crop of shortstops is going to be rich. So
he knows he has to get his payday this offseason going into next.
Exactly.
Yo,
because he knows.
Keith, Big Mo said, come on, Keith. Positive energy, man. You got to be positive, bro. Come on now.
Positive energy. It's October 16. We're about to do this offseason talk for months.
Yeah.
I'll be more positive around spring training. It's a long offseason, my friends. This is 2020, the year of the offseason. 2020 has been the long offseason.
Yeah.
We played baseball from August, September, and barely into October. We got 2.5 months of baseball this year. This is the year of the offseason.
We'll see what they do.
Is Arozarena the Rays' Shane Spencer?
Nah, they call him the Cuban Mookie Betts. He's better than.
I don't.
I'm not saying he's better than Mookie Betts. They hyped him up like crazy, but he's raw. I don't think he could do this for 162. I think he caught lightning in a bottle right now. No one has ever seen him. They're still trying to figure out how to pitch him. He's small, but he's strong. Like he can hit for power. I don't know. We'll see what he does the rest of this postseason.
That's why I say Shane. That's why I said Shane Spencer because Shane Spencer when he was it 98? I forgot the year, but Shane Spencer came out. He was hot, and then never heard from him again.
Later than that, wasn't he just on that lineup from what was that lineup from when Jeter made the flip play?
Yeah, 01.
Yeah, so 01 he was on that roster on that lineup.
Yeah,
no, he won a couple of rings. A couple of rings at the Yankees.
No. I'm saying like I think he was in the 98 team, but when he went off, or I think it was
he came up
in the 98 or 99, one of the two.
He came up in 98.
Okay.
What was the year that he was like everyone was dumbing out because he was hitting bombs all the time?
I think it was 98.
Okay, this is 98.
But yeah, man. Fuck.
I was in elementary school.
There's no reason to be positive, B. We lost. There's no positivity.
Nah, this isn't positive. There's nothing to be positive about. We're not gonna see the Yankees play for 5 months, and we don't even know if we're gonna get in the stadium. Like now is the time to be critical and to hope and wish that we make moves like a Brandon Crawford or whoever. But nah, I've done this offseason stuff too much. In 2020, this is the year of the off season.
Once we start lathering into the off season and winter meetings and
hot stove,
some rumors, hot stove, then you'll see, it'll be different because you start thinking about possibilities and there'll be some rumors. And I will tell you this: the Yankees will probably trade somebody you don't expect. I'll say that. I don't think the Yankees are like he said. I don't think the Yankees are just running it back. I don't think that
they can't, but I think they're arrogant enough to try it.
I really honestly think that there's some things that they're not happy with this year because
I think Cashman has a vendetta.
Yeah.
He might be out to prove something.
Hell yeah, Cashman mentioned the roster.
The offense.
The offense was mentioned by Hal. There's just too many things coming from like upper brass, and like you said, we did this offseason thing too much. Like too many little things that I'm hearing that's making me feel like there's gonna be some creative things happening this offseason that we're not gonna expect.
Yeah.
But we'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? And then it'll make sense later, and then we'll see what we'll do. Like, don't be surprised if some crazy shit happens and like, well, I don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
And like, let's just say
sign Edwin Encarnacion.
No. Like the Yankees go out, like they do some shit and trade Clint and get a pitcher out here. It's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Andujar. I don't know.
Andujar, you know,
you're opening up old wounds. Year 2 due.
And Duhar, I don't know. I mean, he got hurt, but fuck, B, like, is he an afterthought? Like,
we needed offense. Who did we go to in the 60-game season when we were losing games? Who did we go to for a spark?
We need to do a roster pod.
We brought Andujar. And Duhar went up and down at least 3 times this year. At least. It might have been 4 or 5. But when we needed a spark, when we were losing games, they brought that young man up. He was hitting in Buffalo. He was hitting wherever you put him.
But what's wild is that even before he was sent down, he was hitting. Like, he was hitting.
Pinch hit Miguel Andujar, not Mike Ford.
Or we got to do a gun to your head pod. Like, who you keep? Are you keeping this guy or getting rid of him?
No, we gotta
keep Andujar. The kid is willing to. He'll go stand in left field, knowing he's not ready for all that. He will pick up a first baseman glove if you ask him to.
Podcast.
He's an athlete. He's young, but that bat, we need offense.
Yeah,
same thing with Clint. Why do you got Clint on the bench? Did you not see his bat speed?
Yeah,
he could change the game.
But I mean, his defense is just unplayable.
I know.
you just can't play homie anywhere.
That's the bullshit.
That's the thing.
That's
you can't
the
play
bullshit.
him anywhere.
And that's why they didn't bring him up. But one thing I want to touch on though before we end it.
Yeah,
we talked about Sanchez and everything like that. There was an article that apparently the Yankees were looking to trade Sanchez in August.
Yeah, I seen that. So I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Sounds good now. I guess it fits the narrative now.
I mean, if you're
that was definitely leaked by the Yankees. Yeah, Gary Sanchez is not coming back. Yo, I'm telling you.
I mean, if you're gonna pinch in the most critical game of your fucking season, if you're gonna pinch hit, this guy Ford and then Sanchez catches, like what that tells you. But actions speak louder than words.
Me tight. So that's why I wasn't about to rehash this shit.
Bro, but that shit's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he stays. If he stays, I would actually be more surprised.
They hate him.
They just tired of that. Like, for bro, like if it's not one thing, it's the other. Now you can't even hit, you can't catch. Like, what we have you here for? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, let's see. I love Gary, big Gary guy, but fuck, we got to win, B. And you're not part of the winning formula right now.
You're not. All right. Well, guys, thank you guys so much. I did listen to all of the voicemails and people that did leave voicemails, and I mean, I don't know if how we should play this, because I feel like the best time to listen to this was either right after the fucking, like, people had some raw emotions and stuff like that. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do a separate voicemail app where you guys will just ask questions. You guys just run that a little bit further down the line. But there were some people. Do that. Yeah, there were. I know I was listening to it, and there were some people that did leave some spirited, very spirited voicemails.
What we could do as well, if there's voicemails that people are basically saying the same thing, then we could just like bunch them up together and respond to everybody and shit like that, just so we don't hear 5, 6, 7 voicemails and everybody saying the same. We're repeating ourselves.
Right.
So we'll have Jeff screen them.
Bro, Jeff is busy.
Where's Jeff?
We'll see what
He's gonna do that.
We'll have to hire a Pinstripe Strong intern, man. We'll have to hire a Pinstripe Strong intern to see.
Yeah, leave us a voicemail if you want to be a Pinstripe Strong intern.
Yeah, or hit me up on Discord if you want to be a Pinstripe Strong intern and
send your resume.
With the pod.
Send your resume.
Your resumes. All right.
Your resumes.
Your resumes. All right, guys, we're done. We're done here.
Well, one thing, Joe.
Well, you said one thing last time.
No, one thing. This is Chris Pitts, but I do want to put it out there. Our boy, Jeffrey, not Joe's brother, but our boy Jeffrey, for over 10 years. Finally dropped his debut album. If you're a big fan of reggaeton and all that stuff, party music, dance music, that's the one you go to. It's called Melodies. His name is Maui, Mawii. My good friend, my brother, show support. It's awesome. Music is awesome. Has 19 tracks. Put it out there. Do you listen to it, Joe?
I did.
A couple tracks?
I did.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Good vibes. The music. I like it.
Definitely good vibes. And Burden of Proof, Benny the Butcher, dropped from Griselda.
Yeah. I gotta run that.
Awesome.
I gotta run that.
Yo, Keith, awesome music. No skips, at least for me. No skips. It's called Burden of Proof. Awesome shit. Chris Picks. Peace.
Nice. Thank you guys for joining. This is fun. Talk again. We'll see what we'll do. Make sure you guys check out Jeff's album. His name is Maui, so look it up with 2 eyes. And yeah, I'm doing gaming heavy this off season. We'll see where we'll go from there. And
Getting that PS5, Joe.
Well, that PS5 is coming. It's coming very soon. Very soon. You already know. You already know what's up. That shit coming real on the 12th. That shit will be here, so you already know what's good. Right in time, all the time, every time. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. Tell them Noah.
Rest in peace.
Damn it, yo. I was trying to end it right there. You fucking got this shit in, man.
I was waiting, B. I was waiting.
Shit. I gotta get that shit down, man. Yeah. All right, guys. Yes, thank you guys so much. After I post the pod, I'm gonna hop back on. I'm gonna do some gaming on Twitch. So make sure you guys hop on Twitch and we'll see what's up. I'll see what's up. You'll see what's up. Weep. Deuces. And the fucking Rays, Chris. The fucking Rays, man. I hate them.
It's 7-2, though. They got a chance.
Go Braves.
Go Braves.
Fuck, man.
Pinstripe Strong Army. Thank you guys, man. You guys are
Do you
fucking
understand
awesome.
how much I won't be able to live with this sport if the Astros win this? Like, win it all? Do you understand?
It's a Manfred's rule, man. Manfred's rule. He wanted the expanded playoffs because he knew that the Houston Astros were going to be shit. They got in with a losing record.
Let me say it again. Do you understand how horrible this year will be if the Houston Astros come back from 3-0? Okay? First of all, get past the wild card round. Get past the ALDS.
First of all, get in with a
losing record, yes. After being vilified. And losing Justin Verlander.
Lose Cole.
And they lost Cole. And they win the wild card round. Then they win the ALDS round. And then they go down 3-0 on the Rays to come back and win this series. I may cancel baseball until I may not even want to talk about baseball for it.
All right, where the beats at? Fuck it, let's get it.
Dead ass. Like if this will be the worst thing to happen, and for all of America would be rooting for whoever's coming out of the NL.
Not even half of America cares about this shit. Fuck.
Bro, they do, because if the Astros are in it, they do. Nobody wants the Astros to win. Nobody wants the Astros to win.
2020 and the baseball gods are cooking up. I'm watching the Dodgers game on the one screen. The Braves scored in the first inning again.
The
Braves are trying to close them out tonight. So I'm thinking it's going to be Braves-Rays and nobody cares about a Braves-Rays World Series. The Astros, like, they have a chance because they are like, from what it looks like right now, they're going to force a Game 7, and anything can happen in Game 7. But damn, yo, I just don't even care about this shit anymore.
I think from a ratings,
just walked out Tuve.
I think they want Dodgers, Astros.
Because you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen.
What?
Game 7. This shit gets to a Game 7. It looks like it is. And it's Michael Bradley batting with no outs and the bases loaded. My God, this shit is anyway.
Yeah,
Chris, you know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
I just have so many vivid memories of this. 2006, was it? Who was it that pitched Game 6? Was it Lieber for the Yankees? Who was it that pitched Game 6 for the Yankees that we lost that game?
Game 6 what? Last year?
2004.
Oh, wasn't it Vasquez?
No.
No, Game 6.
Game
6. Game 7, it was Vasquez.
Game 7, Kevin Brown started. And remember who wasn't hitting all series?
Damon?
Remember who hit a grand slam in that game? And
Johnny Damon?
And I just remember that game was over so early.
Yeah, it was Johnny Damon. But it was Vasquez that gave up that home run.
I know. But I know it was Kurt Schilling that pitched Game 6 for the Red Sox, for the Yankees.
I can't wait till I'm super washed and my kids are gonna be like, Dad, in 2020, the Yankees got eliminated by the Rays? I'm like, I don't even remember that shit, blood.
Well, your kid's not gonna bring that shit up. I'll tell you, I guarantee the kids are not gonna bring that shit up. For damn sure.
They might, because these kids got internet access. They can look up everything.
They look it up, but they'll be like, "Oh, it's just another year." Like,
we lost.
But they'll be like, "Wait, the Astros cheated the year before, and they came back from 3-0 the next day."
The year before we found out that the trash can bangers.
Is that the bloody sock game?
Bloody sock game was Game 6. The ketchup sock.
Look at my dad. My pops hated Felix Heredia. Hated him.
I don't understand how you're a lefty specifically brought in to face David Ortiz, and David Ortiz rocks you every time. It feels like.
And get rocked. My dad said, like, yo, they should get a fucking helicopter, land it in the middle of the field, and get him the fuck out of here. Like,
here comes Michael Brantley.
He hated Felix Heredia. But one thing about Torrey though, man, he loved to run down like arms, like bullpen arms, like Tom Gordon,
fucking Tom Gordon,
Paul Quantrill. Like he's ran them down, B. So it was John Lieber. He pitched 7 innings.
I knew it was John Lieber. I knew it. What he pitched?
Yeah, it was John Lieber. He pitched 7 1/3, 9 hits, 4 earned, 2 Ks, 1 home run allowed. And then Felix Heredia came in, got rocked. Paul Quantrill pitched
the way that you come back in baseball from 3-0 is not having enough pitching. When you don't have enough pitching, a team can come back from 3-0.
Now they had Kurt Schilling. He pitched 7 innings. Bronson Arroyo, Keith Full. And one thing that always comes back, and I never really realized this until I heard it for the first time, is like, yo, he had a fucking bloody sock. Why nobody bunted?
Why nobody what? Bunted?
Yeah, why nobody bunted?
Yeah. A lot of people ask that. Why didn't Jeter bunt?
Why didn't Jeter bunt? I don't get it. Like, he had to. Let me see who we had. We had Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking lineup.
They made A-Rod. A fucking A-Rod was in there. Like,
so it was Derek Jeter batting,
hate that
beating
shit.
off. A-Rod batting. I completely forgot A-Rod batted second. Gary Sheffield, Matsui, cleanup, Bernie Williams, Jorge Posada, Ruben Sierra, Tony Clark, and Miguel Cairo. The Geo of his time.
Took this picture. They just took him out. They're bringing another guy in.
Who?
I'm about to burn one and watch this stupid ass shit. I can't believe this is actually about, like, the Astros are probably gonna put up at least another 2 runs, but yeah. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
My G.
All right,
these guys.
Holla at me.
All right, guys, get ready for Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of the Boogie Down Bros coming soon. Oh, the Bronson Arroyo, Chris, when he tapped the glove. Oh my God.
That was the game, Game 6.
So fucking embarrassing.
That-
Remember
that-
that,
that- that's when-
he acted like he was running and shit, and he slapped the glove.
Bro, I jumped up because I was like, "Oh shit, he dropped it!" And then they show the replay.
I was like, I'd never been so embarrassed to be. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been so embarrassed to be a Yankee fan than that day.
Bro, what the fuck
That
was
shit,
that?
I was like, and the A-Rod had his hand on his head, like, what? I was like, I felt so embarrassed, Chris. That shit was, and then the next day you show up at school and they're like, hey, A-Rod, is that what we're doing now? This is what we're resorting to? And I was like,
bro, I think that was the first time that I ever felt depression. Like in 2004, I did not want to go to school, man.
I can't with this guy. Yeah, that shit was. It was very embarrassing. It was very I was very embarrassed to be a Yankee fan.
That was horrible, horrible.
No cap.
The fucking bloody sock game.
That bloody sock game. I mean, like I said, if the Yankees don't cheap out and re-sign Andy Pettitte, 2004 never happens.
I thought it was he wanted to go pitch in Houston.
No, he wanted to stay with the Yankees, and then they said, "Oh, go get a 2 or 3 year contract somewhere else." Like they wanted to like lowball him, like for no reason.
Bro, you imagine having instead of See, this is the thing.
Kevin Brown
you can't pitch John Lieber in Game 6. You can't do that when you had Andy Pettitte. Imagine Andy Pettitte in a Game 6.
The problem is your Game 7 pitcher.
Well, yeah, I'm checking Game 7 right now.
You know?
So Game 7. Fuck, who is this guy?
Mark Bellhorn. Yeah, it was horrible. Fucking hate that Red Sox team. Bellhorns and fucking Timlins and Wakefields and fucking Embrys, and they all look the same, guys.
And Trot Nixons.
They all look the same.
Kevin Millars.
They all look
I
the
hate
same.
that shit.
The fucking same facial hair.
Don't let us win game 4. Don't let us win game. I hate that shit. Kevin Brown.
I hate him.
He didn't even get out the second inning.
I feel like we didn't kill him enough in New York.
Yeah. One in the third, 4 hits, 5 earned, 2 walks, and a home run.
Congrats are in order, everyone. The Yankees haven't lost in days. Start spreading the news.
So Kevin Brown. So by this time we were down 5 or down 4, whatever, because then Javier Vasquez came in and allowed that home run.
I couldn't stand Javier Vasquez.
How is the game? Like, the game is over already in the first 2 innings. Esteban Loaiza, who's about to be in jail for many years. Felix Heredia. Tom Gordon. Mariano actually came in to pitch in this game. I don't know why.
Game 7?
Yeah, he came in.
They just probably said, you know what, that game was when Johnny Damon hit that grand slam.
Yeah, it was over.
I said, "Oh my God," that's what I thought. I said,
"Yeah,
oh my God, this is really gonna happen right now." Because every game I kept saying, "Come on, guys, nothing happens." Yeah, this doesn't have Game 5. All right, guys, come on, let's be serious. You guys don't think, all right, okay, cool. Game 6. All right, Kurt Schilling, guys. Kurt Schilling, don't let us win this game, man. Don't worry about it, guys. We're back at Yankee Stadium. That's all we needed. We just needed to get back home. This shit ends tonight. Game 7. Grand slam. Shit's over.
Over.
I wanted to drop out of school.
Yeah, I did.
On that day, I literally contemplating dropping out of school to become, like, I don't know, a mechanic. Like, I was dead ass thinking, like, what happens if I don't go to school ever again? Because I was afraid of just getting destroyed in school. That was the worst part of the loss. It wasn't the loss.
It was a group.
Okay.
It wasn't just 1 or 2.
It was
a group of Red Sox fans that swarmed the lunchroom. Oh my God.
They didn't even wait. Listen, they didn't wait lunchroom. Chris, you don't remember that they waited for us at the entrance.
No. Oh, wait.
For the breakfast.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like in the lunchroom.
For the breakfast, guys. It was a breakfast.
That's how the day started.
Bro, it was just a constant roasting throughout the day. Could not focus on anything in school. I think some teachers that didn't really even care about baseball were like, hey, what happened yesterday?
It was like,
yeah, like, yo, I don't know. They said, hey, what happened yesterday? Whatever. They say, like, yo, ask Joseph. I'm like, yeah, Joseph, why don't you tell the class what happened yesterday? Everybody seems to be buzzing about it. The Yankees lost. Oh, it's not the first time they lose, right? What happened? No. Tell them.
Tell them how.
Oh, well, they lost. They lost game 7. Oh, so they're eliminated. Oh, wow, tough. No. Why don't you tell them what happened?
How it happened.
The Yankees were up 3-0, and they lost 4 straight games. It's never been done in baseball history. Yikes, it's going to be a long day for you, huh, Joe? Anyway, back to the lesson.
It's horrible.
Fucking
no, but you know what?
I hated that week.
We kind of deserved that because of what happened the year prior.
Okay, so there was so much shit talking. When we went up 3-0 and the Yankees won that game big, like I was walking in like back-to-back World Series.
Chest out.
I was like, what's good, Red Sox? He's like, yeah, man.
A-Rod.
And then they were like, yeah, you guys got it. Like, yo, A-Rod's first year. I told y'all. A-Rod go smack a B. You guys see that over the fence? Let's go. We put the nail in the coffin. Shit's over. Game 4, Game 5, Game 6, Game 7. Bro, the more you say it.
Not 8, not 9, not 10. No, but yo. Horrible. Yo, Bregman's having a horrible day.
Yo, but didn't it feel like the Red Sox had like, in that little comeback, didn't it feel like the Yankees went up 3-0, but didn't it feel like the Red Sox had like 10 home games in a row? It was like, yo, what the fuck? How many times you going to play in fucking Fenway Park? Can we come to Yankee Stadium?
I always remember that fucking David Ortiz blooper. Oh, my fucking God, man. Dave Roberts, I fucking hated that motherfucker.
That shit was literal jail for me, mental jail.
But it's just the way that we lost because there was a lot of shit that happened. I felt like the Yankees were discombobulated.
You say, Joe, like I had a classmate who was a Yankee fan that converted to a Red Sox fan that October. Oh, he wasn't a Yankee fan then.
Who? Oh, somebody said that?
Yeah, telling me here.
How would you what in the post? How you convert in the postseason?
It was rough. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I'll be questioning his decision makings in life. But yo, yeah, man, horrible. And it looks like the Astros.
After that game, A-Rod didn't do shit until 2009. It's true. What's worse, 04 or 01? I've been on record here saying.
How do you rate? Now I'm playing.
2001.
01.
2001.
Because I felt like the city needed that. The city needed that win more.
Yeah, 2004 was embarrassing. 2001 was just like, fuck, man. Like,
yeah.
Of all the World Series, I mean, 96. I'll rate 96 up there as the most needed World Series because that's the first one. 98, right after that, right? Because you got to complete that season.
Yeah,
and then I thought 2001.
They came close.
Huh?
They came close to fucking up in 98. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. But, 2001 after that was the most important after that. They needed, I felt like they needed that World Series. And, nobody really killed them there because people were worrying about other stuff too. And, Yankees won fucking, 4 World Series in 5 years. So it was going to kill them. But
right.
Joe's McFly, would you trade a 96 win with a 2001 win?
The 96 win for a 2001 win?
Oh. No, because 96 was special, bro, because of what happened in 95 and it's Joe Torre's first year. I don't know if Joe Torre makes it to 98.
Not even 97. They were already talking about.
And 97, they lost to the Indians. I don't know if Joe Torre survives for 98.
He doesn't. He doesn't, because remember who's alive at that time? George Steinbrenner. Like that was like he probably wouldn't even be there in '97.
Yeah, he would probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't even be. They're calling him Clueless Joe, all that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I think Yankees went down 2-0 to the Braves. Like that shit is big. Yankees went down 2-0 to the Braves to then go to Atlanta to face the best starting pitching staff in all of baseball and beat them in 6. What? And not only that, but the Yankees did not win since, 78? Yankees didn't win since 78. And 95, Don Mattingly just retired. You got Derek Jeter, his rookie year. Oh, no. 96.
94,
96 was so important.
They had a very good chance. That's when Paul O'Neill was going in for the batting title. Like the first hitter to possibly hit 400 since who forgot his name. But
Ted Williams?
No, didn't this guy he's banned from baseball? Didn't he hit 400 one time?
No,
it was Ted Williams only. Okay, so
it was Ted Williams.
Yeah, first time since Ted Williams, and then we had that strike, that strike year '94, then '95. Like the Yankees and who's this? The Expos. They were making a lot of noise in '94, first time in a while for the Yankees, and then strike. Then '95 made it to the first wild card. That was the first year of the wild card, right?
95.
In '95. And then obviously '96, man. Yeah, you have to win '96. I wouldn't trade that shit for nothing.
Feels like 2017 was similar to '96. Yeah, I can see that. I see the similarities there. '96.
We lost them.
And then '97,
Cleveland.
When Mo, first year as a closer, gives up the homer to was it Alomar?
Sandy Alomar, yeah.
Gives up that homer, and then 98 Yankees are the best team in baseball. Like what I remember, somebody said that Jerry Williams was like, "Yo, Joe, does anybody remember '98?" What I remember about '98 is the Yankees didn't lose. Like it felt like, the Yankees won again. Like that's all I heard. The Yankees won again. The Yankees won. The Yankees won. I remember them like, I don't know why. In my mind, I remember September 1st, and the Yankees were like already resting guys type shit. Like I felt like they clinched. I'm sure it wasn't that early, but
August, no, right?
What happened?
I think they won the division.
They clinched so early, and they were like they could have won a whole lot more games than they did. And then they get into the playoffs, and the crazy shit is 98, 99, and 2000, game 1 and 2, Yankees did not lose a World Series game from 98 to game 2 of 2000. Like what?
They swept the Braves too in '99.
They swept the Braves in '99. Yep.
Holy shit, I forgot.
They swept the Padres, then swept the Braves.
And then swept the Padres, and the Braves.
Nobody even remembers that we even fucking faced the Red Sox in '99. Like,
yeah, we did. Didn't we sweep in 2000? Or they won?
Nobody even remembers that. They beat them.
Didn't we sweep the Mets?
Yeah, that '98 team had a near 500 record in the month of September. They just didn't give a shit. They could have won a whole lot more games. That's what I'm saying. '98 team, you got to put that shit in perspective. Like they could have won a whole lot more games, but they fucking slacked in September, and they like almost didn't give a shit about the games anymore because they clinched so early. '99, they
didn't win. They won game 3.
Who?
The Mets.
Yeah, they went. They did. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. No. I forgot. I thought we swept them.
No. They won. They won in. The Yankees won in 5. I remember. I think they were talking about it yesterday in that little special where Timo Perez was thinking that the Todd Zeal home run or Todd Zeal ball, a double, was a home run. It wasn't. That shit bounced over the top of the wall. He was celebrating early and didn't run it out hard, and he got thrown out at home. And then
I remember
people feel like the series turned on that. But yeah, 2001. I would definitely choose 2001. If I could reverse one result, 2004 or 2001, I think I'm reversing 2001, 100%.
2001, man. Make it so that we won one game in Arizona and then have the 3 that we had in New York.
I like, people don't get it. Like, Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling were unbelievable in that fucking series. I feel like the Braves. I feel like the Diamondbacks won with 2 starters. I know Miguel Bautista pitched too. What'd you say?
That's how it felt, that it was just them 2.
Shit, bro. I was like, what? See, I'm not choosing 2004 because 2004 you're choosing just because of embarrassment. And just because you win doesn't guarantee you win the World Series. 2001, you win the World Series. World Trade Center, everything like that, Canyon of Heroes, all that stuff. You got, New York's finest and New York's bravest at the front of the parade as well. And then you also have you also have the Yankees who fucking won 4 straight World Series.
4 straight. 5 and 6.
4 straight World Series championships. And you have 4 straight World Series championships. And we're talking about Soriano being a World Series hero.
Yeah.
Because
the greatest. He was the one that hit that home run.
Yeah.
Against Roger Clemens. Against Schilling?
Against Schilling, yeah. When he hit that shot, I said, oh my God, we're gonna fucking win. Because number 42 was warming up. And what the fuck happened to Mo? Nobody will be able to explain.
What the fuck? We 15 runs in game 6? What the fuck happened?
Andy Pettitte got rocked.
Got rocked.
Yeah, he got rocked.
Who the fuck is Jay Watasic? Jay Watasic, 8 runs.
Yeah, crazy.
Pettitte 6. Fuck, man. Very decisive.
7-4.
And then 2 to 3.
The Rays are down 3 now, Chris.
What?
The Rays are down 3.
Eso es lo que estoy diciendo, loco, porque
27
Margot,
outs.
otra vez. Another home run by Margot. Nice.
Alfonso Soriano, man.
Alfonso, man. I wanted him to get a ring so bad, man.
Yo. No, he got a ring.
Fuck, man. Wait. With us?
Yeah. He got
year?
rings. He got rings. He came up in
Really?
Yeah. He got a ring in, I'll tell you right now. Alfonso Soriano got a ring.
Soriano first made the majors in '98, signing with the Yankees as a free agent. He would go on to win 2 World Series with the team. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I didn't know because I didn't really see him play like that early. I remember
it was 99.
Yeah, 99 and 2000.
Yeah, 99 and 2000. He played for them, but even though 99 he didn't play that much, he played only 9 games. He would have still got a World Series ring.
That's what I'm saying.
He did get a World Series ring, actually. He was good.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him play that much, except for 01. From 01 on.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so he got that. He got those 2 rings, 99, 2000. And 2001, he would have had 3 rings. That's crazy.
Yeah, he would have had 3 in 3 years.
2003 fucking sucks because I feel like what happened was that the Yankees came off the high of the ALCS and they
they were crying and all that.
I feel like they went like coming back. Like I feel like that was the World Series for them. Like that's it. The ALCS against the Red Sox, given the history, and they were like emotionally finished, and they ended up losing in 6. I can't believe we lost to Josh Beckett in Yankee Stadium. And he struck out fucking Posada. I was so pissed.
That pitching staff, insane. I mean, Brad Penny, Josh Beckett. They also had
wasn't Burnett on that squad? Burnett was.
They had AJ Burnett. They had this kid. I forgot this fucking kid's name. They also had Miguel Cabrera. Luis Castillo, Juan Encarnacion. I hated Jeff Conine.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I like Alex Gonzalez, Derek Lee. I remember Carl Pavano. They have Pavano.
You said Derek Lee?
Derek Lee. Remember Derek Lee? Former Cub. I think that's the guy from the Cubs.
Yeah,
no?
he was on the Cubs. I remember him on the Cubs.
Yeah. I didn't know he won a ring. Ugueth Urbina. I remember that.
Yo.
Dontrell Willis.
Didn't he change his name?
Ugueth?
Yeah.
I think he did. But they still have him as Ugueth.
If the Cubs won versus the Marlins, it would have been Cubs versus Yankees World Series.
That would have been dope too. Mike
Yeah,
Lowell was there too, former Yankee, but he was traded. Juan Pierre. I remember Juan Pierre.
Fucking
they had
hate
a pretty
Lowe.
good.
I hate Lowe.
They actually shut us out. Josh Becker shut us out in Game 6.
Dontrell Willis?
Yeah, Dontrell Willis, but I don't think he did anything. They say he played in 3 games, but there's no. I guess he just didn't allow anything. He was electric. Dontrell Willis coming up with the way that he pitched and all that.
Yo, now a couple of years later, looking back, the D Train is the Paul's name. Come on. We gotta relax.
The D Train. Hey, yo.
Yo, all right, man. Don't worry about it, man. I'm running the D Train into Yankee Stadium. I'm like, hey.
But not for nothing. That's wild, though, because 96 World Series, 98 World Series, 99 World Series, 2000 World Series, 2001 World Series, got fucked up by Anaheim in 02, and then came back to the World Series in 03, and then obviously 04. After 04 is like everything just fucking fucked up, like until 09.
It was bad. The only team that I remember being disappointed with was the 2007 Yankees.
I was just about to say 07, yeah.
Because I felt like that team was going to win the World Series. They got, and then the fucking midges. I hate Cleveland in the playoffs. So that's why I fucked them. The midges, man, and I'm like, what the hell is it? What are we playing it? Like, what is this shit?
What are we doing?
What is this pestilence?
We actually, the lineup was, so we had Posada, Cano, Jeter, A-Rod, Matsui, Melky, Bobby Abreu, Jason Giambi.
I wonder if Jobber Chamberlain would have still been a great reliever by now if they would have just left him in the pen.
Left him in the pen.
He was so nasty when he came up, you know?
07, right? That's
07.
when he came up.
Was that the year Cano came up?
Cano came up 06.
06.
Yeah,
Chim and Wong was on that team, that 07 team?
Yeah, Chim and Wong, electric Chim and Wong.
He won 19 that year.
He came up and then 18 games, and then 08, 18 games as well. Keigawa was on that team.
Oh, God. No, he wasn't.
Oh, we actually had a Britton before. Chris Britton, Phil Hughes, Kyle Farnsworth.
Yeah, Cano came in 05.
Remember Ron Vallone? Ron Vallone. Coulter Bean, Brian Bruni. I think that's the first guy that wore 99 jersey. Edward Ramirez, Ross Ollendorf, Pavano, Ian Kennedy. That's when Ian Kennedy and Phil Hughes and Java, that was the squad.
We were hearing so much about Killer Bees in that time, too.
Yeah, we were hearing a lot about the Killer Bees. Tyler Clippard, Scott Proctor.
Fuck.
Joe Torre's favorite, Scott Proctor. Mike Messina was on that team. Roger Clemens, too. Keigawa. Jesus Christ. Starting 5.
I remember Roger Clemens when he came back and it was like, homie came back like the middle of the season. It was like, all right. And it was like, okay. We didn't do it. Randy Johnson was in 2005, no?
05. Randy Johnson. That was a disaster waiting to happen.
You know, he didn't pitch that bad. Like people say, oh, he's trash as a Yankee. Like you look at his numbers. Go look at his numbers.
He was pretty good. Let's look for Randy Johnson.
Look at Randy Johnson's numbers as a Yankee.
Randy Johnson as a Yankee. So 05, he was 17-8
Look at that. Look at these fucking numbers, guys. People say because the popular narrative is he was garbage. Okay, he was garbage as a Yankee. He couldn't handle the pressure. Look at the Randy Johnson numbers in 2005, 2006, 2005 and 2006. Right, then he went back to Arizona,
and then he went back to Arizona. But it was a 17-8, 3.79 ERA in the East. That's OD. In the East, we gotta make sure because a 4 in the East is a high. 3.79, that's OD.
How many innings?
I remember.
Look at the innings. Look at the innings.
Innings pitched in 2005, 225 and 2/3 innings pitched.
Look how many strikeouts.
And he had 2005, 211 strikeouts.
211 Ks, guys. They're saying he was trash.
That's insane. How many walks? Let's see how many. Oh, yeah. In 225 and 2/3 innings pitched, 47 walks and 32 homers allowed.
That's a lot of homers, though. That's a lot of homers.
That is a lot. 95 earned runs, 102 runs, and 95 were earned in 225. 207 hits allowed. Yep, and then 06, he had a worse year in 06, but he did win 17 games. 5 ERA, 30.
That year he was type trash.
See, but the beauty though is that
he was hurt.
He started, but even then he started 33 games, and the year prior he started 34 games. He closed 4 of them in 05, closed 2. Oh, excuse me, he closed 4 of them in 05, closed 2 in 06. The ER, no, I already said the ERA is 5.
Problem was
innings pitched.
He got rocked in the playoffs twice.
Yeah, he did. 205 innings pitched, 194. So he allowed less hits, more runs though. Obviously with the ERA, 28 homers. So the homers came down a bit. 60 walks. But I mean, to say that he was trash, I don't think he was trash.
He was trash in the playoffs, though. Like he was definitely trash.
He was good in the regular season, but obviously you know what it is with the Yankees is how you do in the postseason. But overall, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, he got smacked. He got smacked by the Angels in 2005. He pitched 7 in the third, but
there was a time that the Angels kept fucking defeating us. Like every day, every year we faced the fucking Angels and they OD'd. But
I hated them.
Then that's why it was sweet when we got them in 09.
I just wish that the Randy Johnson that we got was the year before, like
in 04.
In 04, because that Randy Johnson was beast.
Yeah, it was 16 and 14. Well, this is in Arizona, so 16 and 14, 2.60 ERA. Started 35 games.
Yeah.
Innings pitched 245. 88 runs, 71 earned, 18 home runs.
245 innings, yo. This is crazy.
44 walks in 245 innings. Strikeouts 290. Imagine that in 04.
Bottom of the 9th inning, guys. Rays are down 3.
Bottom of the 9th.
Garrett Anderson was a Yankee killer. Or fucking Jim Edmonds used to kill the Yankees too.
Yeah, I fucking hated Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson, shit. I hated Jim Edmonds, bro. Like I felt like he would get everything in center, and then when he finally left to go to St. Louis, I'm like, oh my god, thank God.
Who was the Sean Figgins, man?
I fucking hated Sean Figgins, and who was the other guy that he always had like something around his mouth? I was like, yo, what's good with you, B? Like, what is his name?
I'm gonna get it right now. Anaheim Angels. Let's see their roster.
Fucking
so they had Benji Molina, David Eckstein, Troy Glaus.
Eckstein.
Yeah, Eckstein.
Fucking hated Eckstein. Erstad is another dude I hated too.
Tim Salmon, another fish. Sal Fasano was part of that team. Oh, look, Clay Bellinger, Cody's dad. He was part of that team.
Oh.
Jose Molina, but Yadier Molina is bro. I just looked down for 2 seconds and you already struck out.
Yeah, he came up with 2
Bro,
strikes.
3
already.
pitches. He came up with 2 strikes.
Eric Ibar and Mike Napoli were later.
Oh, Ibar. Fucking hated Ibar.
Those are later, but I really did not like Chone Figgins and I think Darren Erstad. I hated, bro.
I hated Chone Figgins so much, man.
Those guys never struck out.
Never struck out. Always a tough at bat. Defense. Very, play awesome defense.
Oh, base hit.
Remember K-Rod? K-Rod was part of that team.
Oh, K-Rod. Yeah, I remember he closes out, bro.
Yeah, Troy Percival. Oh, look, Mickey Callaway. Wasn't that the Mets? The Mets manager?
Yeah.
Scott Schoenweiss. I remember that name. Sal Fasano.
Former Yankee great.
Former Yankee mustache great.
Oh.
Scott Spezio. Remember Scott Spezio? He was in Oakland, no? Spezio?
I remember him being in Oakland.
Yeah, he was in Oakland. He only played in the West except for like the later years. He played in Oakland, Anaheim, Seattle, St. Louis.
There were some guys that they were just only, oh my God. They were only West guys. Like West.
Yeah.
Like fucking Barry Zito.
Barry Zito. Yeah, he went to Oakland, then the Giants, and robbed them.
Yo, get on base. Yes.
Get on base. Please get on base.
Get on base with this motherfucker. Yo, Brousseau, like, you do nothing against nobody else. Against the fucking Yankees, you hit a fucking homer, you piece of shit.
Get on base, man. Do anything.
Only against Chapman. Yo, bring in Chapman. Bring in Chapman out the pen. Maybe he'll do something.
Bring Chapman. Nah, he has to face 3. Wait, Ryan Presley? Oh, yeah, he has to face 3 batters. I hate that 3-batter rule shit, man.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
I hope they don't keep that shit.
Well,
they probably
don't change up down and away. All right, let's see. Don't strike
He's gonna
out.
Swing.
Don't
He's
fucking
gonna swing
strike
over the
out.
top.
Don't.
He's gonna swing over the top.
Oh, he fouled it off.
Oh,
Yo, keep fouling. Yo,
fouled
give me that Chapman at bat, motherfucker.
Yeah. Give me that Gleyber Torres.
Yeah.
Down 0-2, 10 pitch at bat.
Oh,
yeah, Gleyber Torres is gonna be a fucking superstar, man. I believe Gleyber Torres is gonna be a superstar.
I do too, but I don't think it's that short. I've lost.
Yeah, it's.
I don't think
Mark Scutaro. I remember Mark Scutaro.
I don't think it's that short.
You think it's that second?
I think it's that second.
I don't know. I mean, DJ didn't sign with the Yankees without a position. So that
I don't think DJ likes the. I don't think that DJ I don't think that he likes first. I think he'll do it because he's a team guy. But I think if you sign him this all season, you're like, hey, you're my everyday DA, first base. He's like, no.
Nah, I think they should approach it like, yo, same thing, But I don't know about Voit. The thing that scares me about Voit.
Oh my God!
A
you
double
fucking
play.
sack of shit, man. Wow,
Are you
what a
kidding me?
fucking bum, man. You fucking suck, bro.
Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, they're gonna check it? You imagine they check it and there's like 2 outs and then Arizona hits a home run and yeah, it's out. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, buddy.
Fucking shit. What a fucking burger, man.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh my God. Fucking
yeah, he's out.
Bum, man. Oh, I fucking can't, bro.
There's gonna be
you
a game
motherfuckers
7.
have one job.
They had 3 chances to eliminate. Well, like you said, Joe, it came later, but you did say the hardest game to win is the closeout game.
The hardest game to win is the close. Now I'm starting to regret the tweet that I sent. I sent a tweet saying, "I'll up 3-0. I'll the quick." Hold on, let's see. He didn't miss the bag. He's out. He's so out that if they change this to safe, it's almost like they don't want the Astros to win.
Wait, they challenge it?
They challenge it, of course.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's the final play of the game. You do have to.
I cannot believe that these guys are gonna choke. First team since 2004 to force a Game 7 after trailing down 3-0. And guys, anything can happen Game 7. I think, I'm gonna be honest.
Did he touch the base? Where's the base cam?
Yeah, show me the base cam, you stupid
Show me the
fuck.
base cam. He's out.
Yeah, he's way out. What else would they want?
Did he touch the? You're gonna really look at the little inches,
bro. He's out.
He's out, my guy. Why you go?
Yeah, he's out. That's it. Game 7 tomorrow. Let's go.
Let's
go. Game time. It's game time. It's game time.
Do they get paid by the hour?
Wow. All right. So both teams had 3-game winning streaks in this. Let's see what happens tomorrow. That's fucking embarrassing. You know it's called a sweep too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if the fucking Astros win, it's called a fucking sweep. You won 4 straight games, man. You fucking swept them, bro.
I don't want to hear that narrative. Yo, see, but this is a fail for the Yankees because obviously
I'm getting so pissed off.
Houston is actually still playing meaningful games in October.
I'm getting so angry.
Number
Now
two,
Correa's gonna talk shit.
Record.
Correa is gonna talk shit. The haters, look at them. The haters.
No. I wanna see if they win Game 7. I want to see Carlos Correa with an NWO shirt coming in like Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God, bro!
Like y'all like to hate, like NWO, like that.
I cannot.
Y'all love to hate me.
Wow,
bro. They don't have Charlie Morton. They don't have Cole. They don't have Verlander.
They're fucking doing this for smokes and mirrors, yo. The fucking Braves better take care of business, man.
Bro, what happened to the Astros? I mean, to the Rays. They were all over the place.
You have no pitching. Right? That's the problem.
Bro, how you have Snell start and lose? Look at this fucking piece of shit.
Yo, go Braves in the chat, all right? We'll go Braves in the chat.
Go Braves, babe. Brave money.
Holy.
Brave money. Fuck, man. Bueno.
Wow, he fucking tore into his ass, bro. That shit was dead ass a turning point right there, bro. Oh, I fucking hate this circus shit, man.
Yo, he just bumped the umpire out the way. Not for nothing, that's pretty cool.
This year is a fucking nightmare, guys.
This is the worst thing that could happen.
You know what? I'm low key happy that it's not the Yankees in this position, but still, like, imagine the Yankees are up 3-0 on the fucking Astros of all, and this is a game.
Oh my God!
Listen,
I can't talk.
I'll fucking die. If I was like, the Rays don't have any fans, so nobody cares. But if I was a fucking Yankee fan, or I mean a Yankee fan in this same exact situation, guys, let's just say the Yankees are same against the Astros after all that shit and the cheating and everything like that, and all the shit talking, and the Yankees were up 3-0, you know, after losing to them in Game 6. After losing to them in Game 7 in 2017, and they were up 3-0, and the Astros came back to force a Game 7, and you're thinking about 2004, with social media and everything, Chris, I would fucking die.
I think, all right, Joe, what would be worse? What is worse? What happened? Obviously, we were face-to-face with the mocking and the ridicule in 2004.
Oh, no.
This, right?
No, this.
Because
I can't run away from social media. What am I going to do? Delete my social media? I could do that, but...
No, it's worldwide. This is all over. we won't stop hearing it from Houston fans. We won't stop hearing it from Rays fans.
Oh my god!
I mean, Yankee haters. People don't even watch baseball.
Just thinking about it, I'm like getting cold sweats. Thank God it's not the Yankees in this position. Thank fucking God.
I think
it's bad enough to do it to the Red Sox, but now I'm gonna be honest. Everyone hates the Astros, but if this is the position, not only would I have to hear shit from the Astros fans, I'd have the Red Sox fans and the Met fans chiming in. I don't need this.
Exactly. Bro.
Oh my
That's
God.
wild, baby. Everybody
will be like, all right, Astros, I need you guys to do this, complete this, and then lose to the Braves type shit. Like, that's what they'll say.
Would you prefer for them to lose to the Houston to lose to the Rays or for them to lose to the Braves?
I don't give a fuck where they lose. I just need them to lose.
I don't want to make them to the World Series though.
I don't want to make it obviously because that decreases the chances of them winning. Exactly. This is what my dream scenario was when the Yankees got eliminated. Rays win.
Dream scenario.
Yeah, Rays win over the freaking Astros, and then the Astros. No, I'm sorry. And then the Rays end up losing to the Braves or whoever the hell comes out of there. I could be a fucking roach that comes out of the NL. I don't give a shit. I was rooting for them.
Roach?
I'm just saying, it could be anybody.
And the Portland City Roaches.
And the Rancho Cucamonga. Now I gotta hear Pedro
the South Dakota Cucamongas.
The South Dakota Cucamongas are now in the World Series facing the
South Dakota. I wonder who they root for.
Huh? I gotta hear Pedro talking shit. Now I gotta hear Pedro talking shit. Well, it's a game 7. Who's my daddy? Who's your daddy?
Well, the Yankees, we did it to the Yankees back in 2004.
And look at Oh no, Gary Sheffield's not there. I was gonna say, look at Gary Sheffield.
And Gary. Fuck. What is up with this year, man?
Look at the Kerm. Oh my God, Kerm! Don't tell me this, please. Stop, Kerm. Stop.
Who?
The Kerm in the chat. He says they might win it all. Sorry, this is my fucking worst thing. I will 2020 was canceled in January, but this shit is the worst year of life. If the Astros win as well, I don't even. Yeah. I just want to skip to January.
Yeah, let's just skip it.
My man said January 31st. Can't wait. December 31st, 11:59.
This other game. What is it? December 32?
December. That shit, no, it's just, yeah. December 32. Like, what?
That'll be OD. Joe Kelly.
Bro, I'm really going to celebrate in New Year's Day. I'm really gonna fucking guys. Everybody in the chat, anybody that's here listening, make sure you fucking celebrate like it's 1989.
But I mean, it's not like we're going to another chapter. We are going to another chapter. It's just the same book.
I never thought that I always thought that the year shit didn't mean anything. But literally, as soon as the calendar turned, this year was shit, Chris. It was fucking shit.
Celebrated like you won a World Series.
Bro, it was this year was so bad that they found UFOs and nobody cared.
That's how bad it is.
They said
that's not for nothing. We found objects and blah blah blah. And wait, so you're saying that aliens do exist? So you admit it. Well, it's like, my man, wait. Nah, man.
Listen,
this fucking year.
The Rays, I don't know if the Rays could live this down, but nobody gives a fuck about the Rays.
Exactly,
so that's the problem. Nobody. If it's the Yankees, it's like, it's the Yankees. If it's the Rays will probably rename their team next year to something else. The Montreal fucking Canadians, and we won't even know. Nobody will even think.
not for nothing. They should like get out of there. Like get out of Tampa. Like go to Portland or go to fucking Montreal.
I don't think they can just up and take the. They can only. I think they can geographically stay in the East, but damn, they're 1 win away right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like the Rays are.
Are the Dodgers gonna get beat? Like,
listen, the Rays are really like clinching on their like they're playing tight. They're playing so tight right now. It's not even funny.
Yep.
They're playing so tight right now. Look at them breaking bats. They're playing so tight right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the first three
shit.
games, everything was
loosey goosey. I've been there, bro. Loosey goosey.
I've been there. Nah, but then all of a sudden,
the Montreal Fuckcats.
The Montreal Fuckboys. What is?
Do we want the Astros in the World Series? No.
I hate how motherfuckers talking like we're supposed to feel bad for the Astros and
who
like somebody said that we're supposed to feel bad for Altuve, that they feel bad for him because he probably got the gyps and all that. And like, fam,
bro, fuck
I don't
that
feel
dude.
bad for these motherfuckers, man. I don't, because guess what? If from the get you were actually honest and genuine about your apology and all that shit, and then shut the fuck up and just play your game, cool. But you motherfuckers want to be like, you know what I mean? Like you was laughing at motherfuckers, you was chilling. Oh, nah, you guys like telling motherfuckers that, oh, nah, why you mad at me? You guys are haters and all this other shit. Like, bro, like, nah, dude, that we don't play that way over here. You gotta stop that shit. They were supposed to feel bad for the fucking Astros. Get the fuck out of here. And now look, one win away from the World Series. Insane. Facts. Fuck Altuve.
Oh my God. I can't with this.
Yo, I gotta take care of my fur babies.
All right, guys.
I'll let you go. Pinstripe Strong Army. Love you guys. See you after the World Series.
All right, guys. I'm gonna throw on Ghost of the BX. You guys can hang out in the chat. I'll be right back. Or if you're on YouTube, go to Twitch.